kind of quiet, huh? It's a little quiet. Anyway, how's it going, chat? You back? I'm back. I wouldn't call myself the king, but we're back. It's Thanksgiving. Holy mic quality. Oh, is it? Wait, hold on. No, that's the right microphone. What's wrong with it? Sound weird? Retest. Yes? What is wrong with it? Sounds normal? That's an advertisement for Takis. I was just talking about Takis. I see what you're doing, Goop. Literally was just talking about. Okay, there's not much delay, so I have to talk again to be able. Oh, it's like cutting in and out, isn't it? Is it? Other than that, it sounds pretty normal to me. Maybe if I play it through my headphones, it'll be more noticeable. I don't know. It sounds normal to me. Fun. You see through my headphones. Come on. You see through my headphones. Come on. See through my headphones. It sounds completely normal. Separate, try like refreshing the stream or checking what device you're watching on. It sounds totally normal. Anyway. It seems like I'm cutting in and out. That's an important difference, an important distinction to make. If I just boost the audio a little bit, that could help. But then I might be too loud. I don't know, my filters look normal. It doesn't look like I changed any of them. I have no idea what it could be. Alright, awesome. Anyway. Just hanging out playing COD today because A, I can get video work done while I'm streaming. Like just grinding or like possibly getting a gameplay, stuff like that. B, it's Thanksgiving, which means a lot of Americans are going to be busy doing like family stuff today. And Americans make up like roughly 30% of our community, so I figured I would do something more chill and not like continue a playthrough and have people miss stuff that they might want to see. So we're just here hanging out playing MW2 today. I could kind of do whatever. I could go into multiplayer and grind out just like camos, weapon levels, stuff like that. Get on the actual grind that goes into like, you know, getting everything leveled up and prepared for videos, getting everything looking snazzy with camo, stuff like that. I could hop into DMZ and kind of level guns, but also just kind of like do the contracts in there. Run around, do that stuff. I could play Warzone. I've got a couple weapon classes that I have set up for Warzone that I still need to record, so I could try to just play Warzone and get a gameplay. Like, I could kind of do whatever today. I'm kind of down for just whatever people want. I could do. I could play any of the three, in all honesty. So what are we thinking? We get on the grind set? We just kind of chill out in the weird new mode? Or we get real sweaty and try to get a win in Warzone? Those are kind of the options for the day. Also, I'm playing on a controller. I put it in the title. I'm on a controller. Warzone IMO. We're going sweaty. When it comes to recording videos in my new format that I've been doing, which if you haven't seen it, just to say it real quick, essentially a big part of the new, like, MW2 video format that I'm doing is I'm just kind of chilling out and, like, getting a gameplay live comming it. But what that ended up doing was I had these gameplays that had all my keyboard clicking sounds, like this, when I was playing the game, right? Really annoying. So I was like, okay, I gotta find a way to fix that. Couldn't really find a way to actually get it out using like filters and stuff. My keyboard is just super fucking loud. So what I ended up doing is I'm like, you know what would not make sound? Is if I played on the controller. So here we are. I've been learning controller. Just so that my audio quality is crisp. I go bone out my deer. You guys are eating venison? For Thanksgiving? Sorry, what? Venison on Thanksgiving? That's a new one. That's definitely a new one. I'm sure we will see a Sticky appearance today. I know that he's been playing Warzone and just wishing for a Warzone stream from me. Even though normally there's not many contexts in which I would stream COD, just normally like this. But here we are. We have turducken and we're doing ours on Saturday. Oh, okay. You're not even like getting together with family today? Yeah, Black Friday. Nice. No, wait, huh? Turkey duck hybrid. We'll go with that. That is exactly what turducken is. We'll go with it's turkey and duck. Yes. I think I might play with my RPK today, which for people who aren't gun people, I think everyone pretty much knows what an AK is for the most part. RPK is like a big LMG version of the AK platform. It's like an AK with a way longer barrel, which means it puts out more firepower, and it also normally either has a really long magazine on it or a drum. In this game, by default, it has a drum. Chicken inside a duck, inside a turkey. Wouldn't eat? I mean, a duck for me, I'm not huge on, like, gamey birds or anything. Duck isn't terrible. However, I've never had turducken. I don't know. I feel like combining meats like that can be iffy. Like there are successes with like combining meats. Like Euro meat is delicious. Who doesn't love Euro meat who's tried it at least? Because I feel like if someone tells you what Euro meat is, you might be like, ugh, I don't know about that.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Preparation is done.
Duck is delicious. Really? Duck is the one of those that I'm like, I'm not huge on duck. I guess turkey, actually, also. Hear me out, chat. I'm not the biggest fan of turkey. I think it's pretty alright. I'll eat it. Like, today I'm gonna eat some. But, like, not my favorite. But also, hello, Wayne. How's it going? So many cheaters. I literally have not run into a single cheater on Warzone 2. I have no idea what that dude's on about. I'm gonna... So far, Dome has kind of been, like... I guess my lucky spot, right? Or observatory in Warzone 2. But this has been like my lucky drop. With friends, without friends. When I go Dome, assuming I make it out alive, I always have a good game. So I'm sticking to it. Okay, there's a few people. Hello, Perdos. Oh. Oh, wait. That was... Man, the text chat in this lobby is a little toxic. What the fuck? I had no idea he was there. He genuinely scared me. I feel ashamed. You know what? You know what? We run it back, chat. We run it back on that one. He had his pistol too. That is shameful. I wasn't ready. I was like looking at chat. He was walking up so he wouldn't make noise. I haven't played COD, but I would solo. Alright, bro. I think I'm gonna run my RPK this game. I wish I had plat on it. I've been working my way through plat ARs. I think I have 3 of them plat. I don't know how many. Wait, hold on. I have 3 of them, because I have my melee's plat too. So if I have 5 total guns with platinum, then I have 3 assault rifles. I think I have the M4, the TAC 56, and the 7.62 platinum? Yeah, probably. I've been working on these 2. Kind of flipping between them. Now I'm just working on other shit. Try the TAC 56. I actually have a video that I'm uploading, or I'm publishing tomorrow. It's uploaded, but I have to do like thumbnail and stuff still later tonight. This TAC 56 loadout right here is so good. I already have like a gameplay, like the video's up on YouTube, just not ready to go public yet. It'll go up tomorrow. But this setup, it rips. I love this setup. And that's my video tomorrow. So I think I might try to get an RPK gameplay. I think the RPK, statistically, is better than the TAC 56. But I think the TAC 56 feels better for me because it's less recoil and it's a lot lighter to run around with. So I personally prefer it. Like, for me, the TAC 56 is my favorite Warzone gun right now. But, I think the RPK is probably better. I feel like if I stuck with the RPK, I would get used to the slower nature of it, but that TAC is just, I love it too much. I really have to try to force myself off of it. How long will this game be alive? MW2 or Warzone 2? Because it depends. Like, COD, every single Call of Duty is alive, really, like, as in, like, mainstream attention kind of alive, until the next one comes out. So MW2 is going to be alive for like the next 2 years until the next COD comes out. Because next year, we're actually getting an expansion to MW2 instead of a brand new Call of Duty. This is going to be a 2-year Call of Duty, which has never been the case since the original Call of Duty in 2003. Was the last time that there was a Call of Duty game that lasted 2 years. But this is going to be a 2-year game. Warzone 2... I would guess it's going to be alive for like 3 or 4 years. Warzone 1 was still very alive like a week ago when Warzone 2 came out. Let me turn off my proximity chat there. Because we're in solos anyway, so people aren't really going to be talking to each other. I just don't want to randomly hear that. We're getting a laggy server. Typical. But yeah, Warzone 1 lasted strong for 3 years until Warzone 2 came out. And I think Warzone 2 will probably, like Warzone 1, kind of be like... the next 3 CODs overall will feed into Warzone 2 until we move on. Thank God I turned on the censor for the text chat. I don't know what that just was. Free BJ! Sorry. Can't help myself when someone says something like that. He's offering free BJs. Yeah, come get it! I need to go get it. Alright, this lobby chat. Remember when I was saying Dome is my lucky spot? This time. Alright. We'll probably have less people because we're not flying right over. It looks like 5 people? About the same as last time, actually. Whole toxicity. Okay, asking for a free... not asking. Accepting the offer of a free BJ is not toxic gaming, okay? That's honestly just polite. I think it would be more toxic to turn him down. I don't know about you. I have no gun. I just dropped my shock stick. That back. Thank you. I found my favorite gun on the ground. A sign of good luck. The server is laggy, though. It's a little harder to see than to feel. If you're out of the loop, Warzone 2 has had some pretty terrible servers so far. They've been getting better, like, with each passing day, but still bad. We're still waiting to get the servers upgraded or something. I didn't even hear him running up. That door just slammed open. This time I'll play Gulag for it. But Jesus Christ. You know, maybe I just go and put the hashtag time in. Go and grind some camos.
Sounded like it was getting shot by...
I thought I turned off my prox chat. I literally pressed the hotkey to turn it off. Hold on, where is, like, the hotkey? Let me make sure that it's the right key. Oh my god. See, this is why. I fucking hate proximity chat. He's literally just playing music. I pressed the button again. We'll see if it actually turns off this time. You see how laggy it is? You see the little stutters? That's not the stream, that's actually the game server. Yeah, you see that? Oh my god, my hotkey's not working. Let me just yell over this guy until I figure it out. Jesus Christ. He's singing with it. He's singing with it. What the fuck? How am I supposed to play on these fucking servers, man? This is unbelievable. I refuse to play Warzone until they fix the servers. It's been bad. And the thing is, too, I'm liking Warzone 2 a lot, despite me having died 2 games in a row off rip now. But I'm loving the game. I am liking it a lot. I think it's way more fun than the first one. But just, these servers have been brutal. Like, I don't know how we're over a week in now and we haven't gotten a fix. Let me see, because there should be like a hotkey to universally mute voice chat. I thought it was F9 for me, but it's not working clearly. Thank God for this like search settings thing. What's the setting I'm looking for? Not a ton of, not a lot of lag, and it's fun. I've been saying too, I think DMZ is super impressive. I actually really like it. How many times have you been called a slur? I was saying this to a family member of mine recently. I can't remember who, because I was just out of town doing family stuff. I was talking to someone about I talked to a few people about Modern Warfare 2. And I was saying, like, because of how much time I've been putting in, I've genuinely been getting called slurs, like, at least once every 30 minutes for the last month. I swear to God. Like, genuinely, just considering how much time I've been putting into grinding this, I would say if you averaged it all out, roughly speaking, at least when I'm awake, on average, it's like every 30 minutes. What would I even be looking for? Let's try mute. Oh, wait, could I just create a channel? Oh. This should keep me out of the game chat, I think. We'll go with that, and we'll hope, because if it doesn't work, someone's gonna be blasting their music over their Xbox mic, like their one-ear Xbox 360 Walmart mic, or I'm going to get called a no-no word, as tends to happen on Call of Duty Warzone 2. 2.0. Sorry, I gotta call it the right thing. See, in multiplayer, I'll just like, when my ADHD kicks in between games, I'll just be like, oh, let me flip through the menus. In Warzone, like, I have all my stuff ready to go. I just kind of like sit here and I'm like, well, shit. Or did anyone see in the recent like patch they put out the other night? They added that little thing on the right-hand side where it says show locked camos. You can actually just press a button and you can make it so that it only shows the ones you have unlocked. And on controller, they made it so you can hit the bumpers to flip between entire camo categories now. It's made the universal camo menu way easier to use. Like, so much easier. Because sometimes I want to equip, like, you know, this scarlet or this whiteout camo to a gun that I don't already have a mastery for. And I have to scroll all the way over through like 100 camos to get to that. It can be such a pain. But let me say, speaking of this loadout, this little P890 setup, it's akimbo pistols. They're not auto pistols. They aren't snake shots, but they are really good. Will they beat a Fennec if the other guy hits his shots? Probably not. Is it really fun to run around with little pew-pews in each hand? Yes. Like, it's not like a meta setup for a secondary, but it's really fucking fun, and it does work a lot of the time. So I've been loving that little akimbo P890 setup. I've done 2 videos on the P890 in the last month,
Warm up while you can.
and that's just in multiplayer. And now I'm using them in Warzone too, because I love this pistol so much. My little pew-pews.
Enemy soldier incoming.
In Warzone 1, didn't you, like, drop into the warm-up? Or, I guess this was, I think it was on, like, Rebirth or something. I don't think it was in the main BR, where you would drop in with your loadout for the warm-up instead of, like, with the random guns. Because I know back at Warzone 1's launch, it was random weapons like this.
Watch the skies.
But don't know. I could have sworn there was a thing where you could drop in with your loadout for the warm-up. Slower but better. Last Warzone is better. Man, such a variety of opinions just in my lobby here. There's a safe cracker at Dome. It's gonna be a good game, boys. Oh, even with the censorship turned on, people can still be toxic. Follow that Twitch? No. Hold on, is he live? What was his name? I already forgot his name. I can't even be bothered now. I thought so, but I remember, like, vividly back at launch it was randomized weapons like this. I guess they just changed it at some point. Because with Warzone 1, I played a ton when it came out. Also mouse and keyboard main on that game. So that's why, like, controller is going to be rough. You're going to see me whiff shots and shit. Expect it, because I've literally spent like 3 hours on controller up to this point. There's a lot of people at Dome this game. So much for being my lucky spot. Is that a bigger backpack? Did I just like completely... It is. It's a medium backpack. I thought this was an STB. It's not. Well, let's see what we can do. They must have changed it, because I played a lot at launch with Warzone 1. And then I completely stopped playing like a few months in. About the time that Snake Shot meta was a thing, that genuinely made me rage quit off the game. I'm not even lying to you. Like, got me to stop playing the game overall. That's going to be a stronghold if it's locked, right? Otherwise, I would be able to go in. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But I think that that literally just told me that if I can survive through this first 2 minutes, a stronghold will spawn there and I can get my loadie. Here's someone above me. Definitely above. There could be someone else in here, though, so I'm a little paranoid here. Okay, just him. See, when I'm up close with an SMG on controller, oh my god, the aim assist literally gives me a free win. Like, I know that normally when people are talking like aim assist versus no aim assist, stuff like that, it's people who have exclusively played on one side and don't understand the other. But I was like this in Halo over the last few years, and now I'm getting there with COD, where it's like I've played both. And in both games, I'm like, yeah, aim assist is so good that I would rather play on a controller. Even though I feel more natural on mouse and keyboard, I would rather put in the time to learn controller, because it feels like such an innate advantage when I play with aim assist. Is he fighting someone up top? Oh my god, he was. Oh, of course, I got fried there, dude. Fuck. I got 2 kills that time before I kicked the bucket. Second guy was free, in all honesty. First guy was a fair kill. He definitely shouldn't have been tack sprinting down the hallway when I turned that corner on him. Because I tack sprinted up to the stairs to get to him. Like, he should have known that I was coming. Are these guys fighting each other, or are they teammates? If those two are enemies, okay, they're not. I was like, that would be incredible. I think that joining the, like, my own voice channel did make it so I'm not hearing the proximity chat anymore. Because now, at least so far, I haven't heard a single one. Normally the gulag is where I hear a lot of proximity chat. So I think that might have fixed it, actually. Am I getting put in? One other guy. There's 2. Okay, we just need one more person. We're probably going to get put in. 18 seconds. Come on, put me in the gulag. Put me in, coach. Let me clutch up and go back to Dome. Or just release me. We don't complain. The timer reached 0, but it's not saying it's releasing me. Oh, someone might have died and gotten in. And now it's just, like, waiting for them to actually skip the cutscene or whatever so they can play. Yep, that's exactly what was happening. Clicky Clicker is way more realistic than COD. I mean, dude, I said it before on stream. Like, even with the Infinity Ward COD, where they do try to make it more realistic, it's like, it's still just the most arcadey shooter. People who act like there's a lot of realism in COD are fucking crazy to me. I don't know where the hell these guys are hanging out right now. See that guy. I hear one behind me. Oh, come on now. Ah, I threw with the melee. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to my teammate in the gulag. I rushed him down and thought I was gonna punch him. This is a fantastic display of skill on my part today, I think. I think we're doing a great job. We're doing a great job. I really did throw that though. Like, genuinely. Genuinely threw. Oh no. Anyone? Don't ask me why my battle pass is so filled out. I don't want to talk about it. Don't want it. Has a built-in garden and stock market. Does COD have that? I wish it did because of DMZ. Like, genuinely right now. I think it's, like, my biggest thing with DMZ. I said it on launch day when we were playing it on stream for like 2 hours the day it came out too. I said it with my friends and they were both like very strongly in agreement with me. The thing with DMZ right now is I like it. I like doing like the contracts and stuff for all the factions to work towards extra insured weapon slots. But once I get all 3 weapon slots, why am I going to play DMZ? Because after that, I don't know. Like, I don't really have a reason. I don't think I would play it just for the sake of playing it. I wish that they made the money do something outside of each match, like have a marketplace where maybe you could buy like really expensive, really dope camos if you got a bunch of money, or like maybe every weapon that you extracted with costs something and you could sell them on that market to other players, like in Tarkov, like that sort of thing. I wish it had something. I wish it had a market is what I'm saying. Bipod glitch did get patched, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but they tried to patch it the first time and they kind of fixed it, but it still worked with some guns. And now they've said they've totally patched it. I haven't seen people doing it since they said it was patched the second time. Like, after the first time, I still saw people doing it. After the recent time where they said it was patched, I haven't seen a single person do it. So I think it might actually be fully patched now. FIFA Mobile has a market like that. Yeah, Tarkov has a market like that, where every single thing in game, you can bring out, like, those items, sell them to other players on the market who want them for whatever various reasons, and then you can also use your money to buy things on the market that you want. I also said to a friend of mine, like, your insured weapon slot, how you can bring in a loadout, and it's just like, pick any gun and any attachments for free, make me buy the gun, make me buy the attachments, and then, like, it's an insured weapon, so still keep it on cooldown and make me get it back if I lose it, but if I want to change out the gun or the loadout, it's going to cost me money to change it. Something like that, to just, like, add some longevity. I think that would also lead to a meta where, like, players actually want to fight, because there's some sort of end game where, like, you can get the best weapons in DMZ by fighting other players and trying to steal their weapons and sell them on the market. Just something like that, man. Like, I would love more of an end game in DMZ, because right now it's really fun, but it seems like it's only going to last so long. You know what I mean? DMZ is the one thing in MW2 right now that I see it being popular for the next 2 or 3 months and then being completely dead after that point. To make your own camo for like 250k, yeah, something like that. Like, just some sort of like longevity to the money, because you do earn money exactly like you do in Tarkov almost in DMZ. But then once you extract, your balance goes back to 0. Like, the money is per raid and it's not persistent for some reason, and I don't get it. Like, that's the whole fun of Tarkov, is like working towards that long-term end goal. But DMZ is like, I think that they kind of thought people played Tarkov just because the combat is so fun. And the combat, like the PvP and stuff, and the questing in Tarkov is great. I've played like 100 hours of Tarkov or something. I love Tarkov. But you don't really play it for just the PvP or just the questing. Like, you play it for that super long-term, like, market. You play it to get rich, pretty much, like, in that digital marketplace. As weird as it might sound, like, that is the fun of Tarkov. I would love a battle royale, but the twist is everyone is a grandma, and the style's like Garden Warfare, like that goofy, cartoony style. I played the first Garden Warfare, and I thought it was super goofy and like it's definitely made for kids, right? But I also thought that it was fun. Like, it's not a bad game by any means. I didn't play the second one, I just didn't want to buy it. But I think, like, honestly, Plants vs. Zombies could probably do like a battle royale, especially like with free to play and stuff. I think they could be pretty successful with that. I've seen this a lot in the text chat where people will say like, go here if you're racist, or like spam 1 if you're racist. And that it's, is it TikTok shit? I wonder, because it didn't happen before yesterday. When I got back from traveling last night and got on to record a gameplay, I noticed that like more and more people were suddenly doing that, do such and such if you're racist, and that was never really a thing before, but now it's pretty consistent. It must be like a TikTok trend. Also, that guy dropped right on my safe cracker. Grab it yet. I wonder if he's gonna run after me. Because like he definitely saw me. I got a 3-plate vest pretty early. We take those. I still don't have like a good ranged weapon. Try to rush this guy. He's probably still in here. My aim. Controller aim. Ignore me. Don't look. That was a little scary. I was like, that was a free kill that I just lost. That was my initial thought when I missed right there. Oh boy.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Better than B, probably. Ooh. Ah, shit. I keep trying to do that. And watch YouTube shorts like it isn't a worse version. I've always said with YouTube shorts, I think YouTube shorts is better than TikTok, but it's only for one reason. Because we're all lying to ourselves if we say that either of them are different from each other. They're the exact same thing, content-wise. The difference is YouTube can be like your one-stop shop for everything. TikTok can't be that, as much as it wants to. Where? What? What? Oh, I should have watched the kill cam. He probably spotted me with that drone. I figured whoever did it was just like hanging out, doing nothing. Well, now I've died off rip a 3rd time. Good job, Cole. The thing with YouTube is like, if you want to watch like a 5-minute video, you can do that. If you want to watch a short, like a 30 second to 1 minute video, you can do that. If you want to watch a live stream, you can do that. If you want to watch like an hour-long video essay, do that. YouTube, you've got everything in one place with the same algorithm curating your interests between all of them. That's why I end up watching YouTube shorts more than TikTok. It's not because I think TikTok is any different. It's just YouTube, because I spend more time on it, does a better job of showing me stuff that I would like. And like TikTok's algorithm is great too. But it's just a matter of like, oh my god, I need to save my teammate. I'm struggling today, man. It's just having everything in one place. That's been huge for me in terms of like using YouTube shorts and stuff. Okay. I guess I'll go here. I'm vaguely familiar with this region of the map. It's filled with Family Guy and stand-up comedy. Well, to be fair, I've been using TikTok now on and off for a few months, and it still gives me shit that I have zero interest in. Like, TikTok's algorithm is good, but it's not like God's gift to the earth or anything like that, like people tend to say it is. Stims. Love me some stims. Sorry, I'm just double checking this, and I'm glad I did. Molotov, very nice to have. Of course, it's a fucking thermal sight. We all love a thermal sight RPK. Grab those plates. Good to carry. How many plates do I have right now? I'll grab the 7th one. Sure thing. One song. And the next week, every YouTube short has the same song. Lag sucks. Is the server even lagging right now? It feels solid to me. Oh, whoa. Oh. What did he say? That...
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
See, that, I can't even be mad about that. That was just unfortunate. Like, that was genuinely... just like... Oh, frame drops? He's complaining about frame drops. The time to kill is stupid. I've been saying that too. I think time to kill needs to be raised in this game. A lot of people, when I've been talking about it on stream, disagreed with me. But I think... what confuses me, right, is Warzone 1 used to use this exact same health value, where if you have a 3-plate... or, sorry, if you had 3 plates on, in the case of Warzone 1, and you had full health below that, you had 250 between all of it. That's the same way in Warzone 2. Difference is, MW2's guns do more damage than MW19's did. So that 250 health gets burned faster than it ever did before. And also, in Warzone 1, they did a community poll. Like, do you guys want to stay at 250 health, or do you want to permanently raise it to 300 going forward? Whole community voted 300. They did it. Community loved it. It stayed that way. And then going into Warzone 2, they were like, alright, back to 250. Why? I feel like it's so bizarre to know that your community loves the health being a certain way, to literally have the community make that decision for you, and then with the next game, go back to the way it used to be, which, like, we were fine with the time to kill back then, but now that we've gotten used to it being longer, and we all enjoyed it being longer, it's noticeable that they've dropped it. And now everyone's kind of just like, what the fuck? Why did you do this? And they're like, do what? I don't know what you're talking about. Time to kill is perfect. Portugal, did they win? I should probably go search it. Don't worry, the stream isn't lagging. I just have my my game set to drop to like 5 FPS when I'm tabbed out. Oh, they did win. How many games are today? Because I know yesterday, weren't there 4 games yesterday? Oh my god. I didn't see that Spain won 7-0 yesterday. That's fucked. That is so fucked. Are there any games that I would have any interest in today? Is really my question. The answer is no. I have no reason to care about any of the games today.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Yeah. The car going 1 mile per hour can one-shot you. Oh, we got the load distance bug this game. I can't. The number one thing that I struggle with on controller now is sniping. I cannot snipe without my mouse. I've noticed that because I used to play COD on console like growing up and stuff, and then I went to PC in like 2018. So I've been a mouse and keyboard player for a while. So now going back, it's like I've forgotten how to snipe. On the original MW2, I used to be that kid running around with his intervention, his 50 cal, like whatever, just quick scoping the whole lobby. Now I can't snipe for shit. Like, I'm gonna have to completely relearn it from scratch pretty much. Yeah, I didn't know that Costa Rica got... During the Spain and Costa Rica game, I was on a flight. So, I had no idea what was going on, and I never looked after. But, like, Jesus Christ, man. See, normally Dome is my lucky spot, but today, I've been having a rough go. I'll give it one more shot. Give you one more chance, Dome. I might just need, like, one of my guys that I play with, like, normally in our group, to hop on, give me my confidence boost. Is that tits? Did it censor tits? If it's censoring tits, why would it not censor ass? I'm so confused. I see one guy behind me. Oh, I see 2 guys. I just saw their shadows. I should have done the look around thing. Oh, what the hell? He tried to jump out the window. Ah, come on, man. I even, like, lost the most messy pistol fight. God damn it. Fuck. Dome is not my lucky spot today. Big W for Japan against Germany. Okay, if we're going to talk about big W's for the World Cup, are we not going to talk about Saudi Arabia? Are we not going to talk about this? Because, holy shit. I remember, like, as a joke, right before I left to go travel, I said, like, in Discord general, I was like, Saudi, boys. Saudi's going all the way this year. They're going to be the big winners this year. And then they actually beat Argentina. Like, what the fuck? Alright, come on. At least give me my second chance here. I've seen a ton of people not liking 2v2 Gulag. I honestly really... It's just like a gunfight match. So, honestly, I kind of enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. They, like, loop all the way around. Oh, what the fuck? I think I got hit by a frag and, like, a follow-up shot just immediately. Whoa. I know some guy from school bought a $160 Adidas shirt. Alright, Wayne, we'll see you around. Have a good rest of your day. You know, maybe I just go and grind camos a little bit. Or I could level a gun, too. I've been trying to level the M13. Just on and off. I haven't been grinding it out. Because I've been doing plat assault rifles. Trying to get all of them with that nice clean plat camo on them. But I've been wanting to level the M13. I could do that. I think I'm going to hop on Shoot House and try to get some long shots on one of these ARs. I have a loadout with like each AR right now. So that I can just jump around between them. Because I struggle with just grinding out one gun at a time. I get super bored doing it. I think the 5.56 is the or maybe not. Oh, I think I joined a match in progress. Hardpoint. No one runs down mid playing hardpoint on this map. Normally, especially if you've got like TDM or some shit, just literally mounting up down mid on Shoot House. I've seen a lot of people grinding their log shots in Ground War. Telling you, this is the way. This is how you do it. Now that Shoot House 24/7 is a thing, I joined into a chopper gunner, which is awesome. Like, look at that. Long shot one. Oh, come on. Repeak it. Repeak it. This guy and I are going to be competing, but he has a sniper. So, if he just misses, I can't aim in time. Yeah, this is the way. You don't get a good KD doing this. You don't get a good win-loss doing this. But you do get your long shots really fucking fast. Which I've never been someone who cares about my KD or my win-loss or anything like that. I'm a grinder through and through. So for me, this is the strat. This is how we do it. From Chopper Gunner to VTOL, though, we're having a good time on Shoot House today, boys. That could have been a long shot. I don't know if it absolutely would have been. Back. Oh. That wasn't? I thought he was, like, all the way back there. Maybe I was wrong. Just take my life, dude. Fuck me. Just take it from me. VTOL's about to melt me immediately again. Alright, bro. Alright. That's me on controller there. Just give me time. Give me time. I was gonna say, is that still his head? I couldn't really tell. I can't imagine buying a shirt for like $200 for the World Cup and then your team immediately loses. That wouldn't have been a long shot anyway. I was like, would it have been? I think the long shot range for ARs is like 40 meters, if I'm right. Which is honestly kind of long. And like, you gotta be a good distance away, especially for like 6v6 maps. But like Ground War and Invasion exist. And you can definitely grind them out there. But after doing a little bit of Ground War, a little bit of this, just like mount up and wait on Shoot House. overall, this is way less exciting, but this just gets it done so much faster for me. I feel like I spend a lot of time during like the ground war and invasion grinding just trying to get in a good spot to get long shots. Then I'll get like 2, and then I'll die. Did you say that aim assist is unfair? You're a rare species that has actually tried both. I was just talking about that. I wouldn't say it's unfair entirely, but I will say that like in Warzone and in multiplayer, if I'm close range with a controller player who has an SMG, or especially when I'm on controller in close range with an SMG, I feel like mouse and keyboard can't viably compete unless you're just godly at it. Which, like, it can compete. I'm not gonna say that, like, no mouse and keyboard player could ever win that fight. That's a fucking lie. But a much less skilled controller player than you are on mouse and keyboard could win that fight. There are moments, like a lot of the time, the aim assist feels subtle in this game. There are moments where it feels like a fucking like AI lock-on, where it practically feels like I have aim hack. It depends, and it varies a lot depending on just like how the fight is going, the way that I move, the way that they move. But sometimes the way that it just locks onto them and follows for me is crazy. Ow. But also, welcome back, Separate. Hello. I could probably get the plat. Oh no, this game is close to, I forgot I joined in progress. I say I could probably get the plat for this gun this game, but I'm not going to. Brazil has to stomp Serbia. I mean, I would assume they would, unless maybe this is just me not having any idea about FIFA at all. But I do know that like South America has a very strong football culture. So I know that a lot of Europe does too, but I have no idea if like the Baltics have a strong football. Like I know that like Western Europe and a lot of Central Europe have pretty strong football culture, but the Baltics, I have no idea. So I would assume Brazil will probably win. Although we also tied Wales the other day, so you compare their football culture to ours, yeah, take my life. I was letting him kill me. I heard him. Skill-based exists, so I don't mind taking the extra deaths while I'm getting these easy camo completions. It just means that when I go back to doing actual hard challenges, it'll be easier on me when I get to that. So I really don't mind taking the deaths, just like literally handing them to the enemies sometimes, like I did there. Because it ends up being a good thing for me in the long run. Because, you know, modern Call of Duty, this is the way it is. Playing poorly ends up being a good thing for me. I end up getting rewarded for poor performance. It sucks, but it's the way it is. Poland drew against Mexico? What?
Mission failed. Return to base.
If Brazil loses to Serbia, it's confirmation that we've been transported to a different universe. There's been a lot of upsets, like, already. And we're not even far in. It's kind of crazy how many upsets there have been already. Yeah, I went 15 and 13, so we'll get, like, another lobby like that. This game. Roughly the same skill level. There was a guy who was Prestige 3 in there. Normally, like, I'm consistently one of the highest levels in the lobby. But I also get paid to do this. Like, sometimes I see other people in my lobbies who have put in more time to this game than me. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, actually, I get paid for this. And you've put in more time than I have. Some people just really love the game, man. Crazy. Spain versus Costa Rica. I didn't see it. I was flying back yesterday. I was on my plane during the Spain and Costa Rica game. Did they just push out a patch? Oh no, I dev errored. Oh, hello, JJ. How's it going? Username change, I see. A small one. What a change. Entirely disrespectful. It was disgusting. Beautiful, but disgusting. I didn't watch it, But just knowing what happened, it was beautiful and yet entirely disrespectful at the same time. Actually, you know what? Fuck. Okay. I think after this match, I'll probably go and, like, level guns a bit. I don't know what I go for long shots on this time. Could just finish it up. It only needs 5 more. Maybe some M16 action?
Team deathmatch.
He didn't take it well. Oh my god. The best part is I was going to do this. Hey boys, we all doing our long shots or what? 3 of us mounted up on the wall right next to each other.
Stun grenade out.
Putting that hashtag time in. To Nemo.
Enemy is close.
Okay, it's kind of funny though.
Taking it from, don't you
No one gonna mount up. No mounters on the wall. For people who don't know anything about MW2 this year, this is the M16. This is pretty consistently considered the worst gun in the game. For the record, I do have it gold. I would like to have it platinum, but it is considered one of the worst guns in the game. I don't know if I would agree, but it is pretty... I would say it's probably the worst primary I've used in the game. Although it just did that, but to be fair, headshot damage. Well, there's our first long shot of the match. No one is running down the middle. Welcome to a just chatting stream for the next 10 minutes if this stays the way it is. If no one gives me my long shots, we're just gonna be sitting here. Like, if no one comes down that middle lane, we're just chilling. US will be taking an L from England. Hey, I don't know.
Hostile counter UAV over.
I said we were gonna lose to Wales. Like, I was 100% certain we were gonna lose.
Enemy UAV active.
But here we are. Also, Saudi beat Argentina, so now, for the rest of the World Cup, anything's on the table. Literally every single game could go either way. It's a coin toss every single game now. As far as I'm concerned. US will take the hardest L? I don't know, man. Because consider as well, like, everyone expected them to lose to Wales. They probably expected to lose to Wales. Because, like, the reality with professional sports is no one thinks they're better than they are. Like, everyone knows exactly how they stack up to their competition in pro sports. Right? They knew they were supposed to lose, and they didn't. So now they're going to have this confidence boost going into the next few games, unless they lose against England, like, horribly. But don't sleep on a confidence boost when it comes to, like, performance in a sport. That shit will really get you going. Like, you have no idea the power of a confidence boost in a sport. Oh, guy on the wall. Beat it to me! Don't back off as soon as I fire a shot in your direction. Yeah, you see... He stole my fucking kill. My teammate took it. I was 1 bullet away from getting that kill. You see how bad it is, chat? This is why it's considered the worst gun. This is why these long shots are going to be painful to get. But having a platinum M16 will be a flex. Gotta say it will be. I might go level the M13 a bit after this. And I also want to get plat LMGs after ARs. So I might level an LMG. I've been working on, what's it called? The Saken? The Saken? I don't know how people are really pronouncing it. I've been saying the Saken. Hello. Shit. That rechamber, though. Yeah, I've been leveling that, so I might be able to get that fully leveled. And start working on the camos for it. Get it gold, maybe.
We've lost half the field.
I have the RPK gold, but that's it for LMGs. And there's 6 of them in this game. Weirdly, like, this game launched with 6 LMGs. A modern Call of Duty. Crazy. But, yeah, I need to get my LMGs plat, because there are some really good LMGs in this game between, like, the RAL and the RPK. It is a weapon category that, like, I would love to run around Warzone with, like, a platinum RAL or RPK. I would love that flex. I really want ARs, LMGs, and SMGs. And then after that, maybe snipers, or maybe even pistols. Probably snipers first. But pistols as well would be fun to have plat. Absolutely, I'm planning on getting Orion this year. I would love to have Orion by the end of 2022. Because, like, as much as I'm putting that hashtag time in grinding camos, I also am doing videos and streaming 4 hours. Streaming 4 hours a day and doing videos for, like, 2 to 4 hours a day, depending on the day.
UAV in the area.
So, like, I can put all this hashtag time in just camo grinding, but I still have, like, 8 hours a day of work, 7 days a week. That's obstructing my straight-up camo grind ability. Just the way it is when you edit your own videos and stuff. But I would love to have it by, like, the start of January. Like, by Christmas, if I could have Orion done, that would be huge. Iran versus Wales is like a boxing match between two people who both don't have arms. It's a fair fight because they suck. I thought Wales was supposed to be fairly solid this year. Is that wrong? I thought chat was telling me Wales was supposed to be pretty good. Like, on Breath of the Wild streams, when we've been talking about the World Cup, people have been telling me Wales is pretty solid this year.
Covering your six.
They tied against the US? Yeah, but everyone was telling me they were gonna floor the US. Like, everyone was like, there's no shot the US wins because Wales is good this year. It's like, yeah, they tied the US, but maybe that's because either A, it was a fluke, the most likely one, or B, the US might not be as bad as everyone thought they would be this year. Okay, so neither of those were long shots. Like, I finally get a couple of kills in that are fairly easy to get, but they aren't what I'm here for. The M16 might be painful to get platinum on, just because of its damage over range being so shit. Like, look at that! Just come back. Please.
Reloading.
Just give me this kill. Someone else killed him, man. For fuck's sake, what was that? Did anyone see that? Looked like a guy just, like, teleported across the map. But just slow enough so that I saw him fly across for a second. That was bizarre. MW2 has like an event where they're rewarding you with like in-game XP and like weapon blueprints and stuff if you can pick the right team for all these World Cup matchups. I did pick the US over England only because I feel like I have to. But just know that while I'm not actually betting, I did bet some in-game MW2 rewards on the US winning their game against England. So, I'm expecting the upset here. There's a couple long shots. We take those. Come on. Getting shot. Again, I'll take the deaths because I'm getting into lobbies where people are actually trying to not die. What I love are the lobbies where people will sit on the other wall, and even though I'm pelting them, they'll just keep coming back. So I can just keep grinding out my long shots. Like, that's what we're going for. That was a long shot. I didn't think it would be, actually. We take those. I saw him, and I was just like, kill me. This lobby's fucked anyway. The game's about to end. If it's not a long shot, I'm not taking the shot. I'll let my deaths go up and my kills stay down so that I get easier lobbies next game. I bet 30 bucks for Netherlands against Ecuador. Free money glitch. No one gonna pop up on that other wall. It is what it is. What did I go, like 10 and 20 or some shit? I wouldn't mind. Again, that KD drops and I get to have more fun. I get rewarded for being bad in this game. Why are you trying? Only a game. Oh, 10 and 14? Still a bad KD. Should help. It won't be like a massive... I was going to end up smurfing. I genuinely try to smurf on this game. Because you guys don't understand. If I'm actually playing sweaty, like there's a camo challenge. When you do your gold camo for primaries, you have to get like a bunch of kill streaks with it, right? The challenge is like, get 3 kills without dying like 10 times, I think. So genuinely, when I'm doing that and intentionally grinding out kill streaks, I'm playing sweaty, I'm doing well. Do you know what happens by the time I actually get my gold? I'm playing in fucking COD League, bro. I'm playing for like $100,000 prizes. I swear to God, the way that people are running around at that point. Crazy. It's batshit. I hate it so much. Like, I hate sweating in this game because it'll feel good for like 2 games. And then it's going to feel awful. because it's going to put me in a game where I just can't even compete. All I hope is that Belgium is going to fall hard. I want them to lose a 13-0 loss. Hey, they beat Canada yesterday. Canadian friend of the show, Owen, was he was at like a viewing event for it. Like his school put on an event where they could go and like watch the game on like a big screen. And they gave out like free pizza and free poutine, which is hilarious that they gave out free poutine in Canada. But yeah, anyway. So he went to that, and he was actually told that the country they were playing against was Bulgaria. And he believed it until last night when he was telling me about it. And I had to tell him that Bulgaria is not a country. So that was something. He got told by someone there that they were playing Bulgaria. And I was just like, I was just like, Owen, that's not even a real place. America, he's not American, he's Canadian. That's the best part. This isn't even like the US education system. That's the Canadian education system failing him. It was very funny to me, telling him that Bulgaria didn't exist. Alright, so this game we're just playing for weapon levels. Do I have decoys on this class? I don't think... It's not the most, like, massive change to get the extra decoy XP, but it helps. Also, funny bug, I want my munitions box, too. Belarus is real, not Bulgaria. They weren't even playing, like, Belarus. They were playing Belgium. Also, chat, what are we thinking about this whiteout camo here? Because I love this camo. I think it looks slick. This is actually one of the first camos I unlocked on, like, MWII launch day last month. Because the first gun I did gold and did a video for was the MP7. And that's the gun that gives you this camo. I love just the pure white camo. I think it looks really good. There's also, like, a pure red one that you get from leveling up the knife. Or, sorry, doing camo challenges for the knife. That is, like, my second favorite universal camo in the game.
We've lost the lead.
Yeah, I think I'm at level 11 of, like... What are you doing there, man? You're camping in Invasion? Come on now. Okay, at level 11 of 20. By the time that I get to level 19 with the M13, I'll be able to get gold camo. Just the way the new system works. So here we are. We got 8 levels to bang out. I don't think I'll bang them all out. I'll probably level this a bit, go level an LMG a bit. But the long shots are not fun to do on stream. Well, they're fun for me to do on stream. That's more entertaining than it normally is for me. But, like, watching me sit on a wall and wait for people to run down the end of the map, that's not fun to watch at all. So I'll save that for offline time for the most part. Don't shoot at me. Oh, that wasn't him. I was like, damn, okay, you win that. Sure, take it. Well, this is a very successful weapon leveling session so far. What are you doing there? Oh, okay, at least he was moving around. I thought he was, like, holding that corner. I was like, damn, dude. This COD lobby's got me fucked up. I feel like when I come back to multiplayer after playing Warzone, my skill base is all fucked up. I don't know if, like, they're carrying over properly or, like, scaling the KD or anything like that. Because I swear, like, I'll go and play Warzone and get, like, 5 kills and a death in a game, right? And then I'll come back to multiplayer and I swear it thinks that I have, like, a 5.0 KD, the lobbies that it will put me in. It's chilled out now because we've played a few games of multi and I've been lowering it, but, like, definitely... My multiplayer lobbies were not like this before I was grinding out Warzone videos. Absolutely, this was not a thing before then. Throw the nade. Decoy grenade leveling is kind of funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For those who don't own the game, if you throw a decoy nade and like one of your teammates kills an enemy somewhat near it, it'll give you like a little XP bonus and say like distracted kill. Oh, what the hell? And it can just be that little bit of XP that like if you keep throwing those nades in generally good spots when you spawn in, it can accelerate the leveling a good bit. Or it can do nothing. It just kind of depends. Who do you think will win the entire World Cup? At this point, I can't even guess. Oh, Saudi. Come on. I said it before. I'll say it again. Saudi all the way. Say different. You're lying. Come on now. I don't know how well you guys can hear, like, the quieter, like, people talking to each other in-game and stuff. There's a guy sitting in here. Fuck that guy. Saw him on my mini-map. There's this guy who can't hit a sniper shot for his life. Saudi's my sleeper pick, man. Oh, I thought he was dead, so I stopped shooting. He would have been like one bullet away from dead. That's the worst part. Costa Rica solos. You don't know how astounded I was that Saudi actually won a match? Me too! When I said it before, I was just memeing. And then they won, so now it's Saudi all the way. And this is a rough lobby of invasion, man. Like, what is my skill based? That even in a lobby with like 32 people on each team, it's still able to put me against kids that are actually sweating. What is happening? I've been sitting here getting rolled for an hour on stream. Like, literally have not played a good match of Warzone or multiplayer yet. And I'm still getting put in, like, high-skill lobbies. What is this? This is ridiculous. Let me just level my guns the way it used to be. Pre-Warzone. It was shocking. I saw Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. Oh, man. I mean, just... It's crazy that they really won a game at all, you know, from what I understand. But on top of that, the fact that they won a game against, like, Messi. Crazy. I feel so much less comfortable moving around the invasion maps on controller than on mouse and keyboard. Head in the clouds because you have a great team, seeing your first match and thinking we have this in the bag, and then watching that match. Dude. Awesome.
Ammo here.
Okay. Hear me out, football fans. Hear me out. Alright? I struggle to watch, like, even the World Cup football. I find it so boring. Just like the constant, like, it's slowly moving across the field this way. Now it's slowly moving across the field this way. And at one point while I was watching a match earlier this morning, while I was up in the kitchen, I can't remember who was playing. Oh, it was, fucking Portugal and Ghana, I think, right? I was watching that match this morning, and I was just like, my game design brain turned on. And I just thought to myself, what if we made the field 25% smaller? Like, what if we cut a quarter of the field out? Imagine how much more entertaining it would be. And then my dad, who was up in the living room when I said that out loud, was like, yeah, and what if we also put them on ice skates and gave them sticks and called it hockey? Then it would be fun to watch. And then my brain immediately got reinforced into the idea where I'm like, oh my god, hockey is literally football with a smaller field and on ice skates. And it's so much more entertaining. That's crazy. I'm like, actually, we just make the field smaller. Just make it smaller. It was wild to me. Because, just hear me out. Hear me out. Smaller field means it's more pressure on the ball at all times from both teams. And it also means that, like, both teams are always closer to the other team's goal. Both teams have way more pressure on them to be on defense and offense at all times. it just makes the game more exciting all around. To have a smaller field. It just leads to more stress on the players, which is obviously more entertainment for the viewers. Like, I'm not the first person to think of this. Was he lagging? It looked like he was kind of jittering a bit. Not like full teleporting, but like, I thought he was lagging a little. And that guy had Ghost. I could have sworn I saw someone moving. Even though there was nothing on my mini-map. Fuck people who run Ghost. In Warzone and in multiplayer. Ghost is pussy shit. Fight me like a man. 5x5 and 8x8 exists. I feel like that would be so much better. Let's play the World Cup in 8x8. Just see how much it improves. Thoughts? Anyone else getting chills right now? Serbia has a yellow card after 10 minutes. Oh no.
Friendly SAE launched. Friendly Wilson online.
They got it at 6 minutes? Oh my god. What are they doing? They cheating?
Friendly missile entering this sector.
Serbia, you trying to cheat? This is like, I wish I had double weapon XP. Come on now. Maybe I should just play 6v6 for leveling if Invasion's not going to treat me well. There it is. I feel like I would have gotten more kills and, you know, by that metric, more levels by now if I was in 6v6. Honestly, let's just go do that. Fuck it. Because Invasion, normally the way you get a lot of XP is by farming the bots. But since I just kept dying so much because their team was holding a lot of angles, it just like, I wasn't getting many kills. Sorry, I was going to change up my kill streaks. Put on a counter UAV and keep the VTOL. Better XP. Taylor Swift's new album, Solos, it's stuck in my head. Oh no, he has uncurable trauma. 25% of the fun is listening to wild comments made by the commentators. I've seen some clips of that. Very funny. I have seen some funny commentator clips. I love that the M13 is in this game. This is one of the new weapons for Season 1. For people who aren't in the loop. They just added this last week with the Warzone update. It's a gun that was in the last Modern Warfare. That was also one of my favorites. Used to play on Xbox? That was 4 years ago, Tony. I've got 4 years of mouse and keyboard in me now. With, you know, no controller play in there. Can't forget controller? Oh boy, you can. You certainly can. Trust me. You see that? You can. Also, I don't know what my skill base has been today, and I don't know why I'm joining a match in progress. At least we're winning this match in progress that I joined. Normally that's not the case. I threw that nade at like the literal worst time. Look at those decoy distracts on 6v6. You get way more because the map is smaller.
Securing Alpha.
5 people on the South Korean team are called Kim. It's a very common name in Korea. North and South.
We've lost Charlie.
At least from what we know of North. From the small pieces of info that we are allowed to know.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Oh my god. Canada was dominating. Oh boy.
Losing Alpha. We're losing
Don't let my
Bravo.
Canadian friend hear your jokes.
Securing
My
Charlie.
ADS speed is shit. This was made for like big maps. Not gonna work like that here.
Taking Bravo. We've lost Bravo.
The bigger mag.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Can I not put the... Let's just run that. I'm gonna have to die to change it out.
Hostile
Let's
care
die to
package
change it
in
out
the
then.
area.
I figured I couldn't bang that. Yeah, the ADS speed on this is really rough. This was made for like Invasion and Ground War, for the bigger maps for grinding. Not made for 6v6 environment.
UAV on station. Securing objective Alpha.
Any other MW2 players who dislike this map though,
On your six.
by chance? A lot of my friends who I've been playing with say that this map is pretty solid, but I don't know. I've never liked Embassy. 22 shots for Canada, and none of them went in. They still kind of got rolled, even though they did get 22 shots off. You gotta get shots in the goal to be dominated. Shots on goal is not shots in goal.
Mission is half
I'm with you.
Secure this victory.
This guy.
Enemy taking
Maybe I want to put like a little red dot or blue dot
Securing
sight
objective Bravo.
in this thing.
We hold all objectives.
USA got it pretty easy besides England. He's setting himself up for excuses. Pat, don't listen to him. Now that he's talked so much shit against the US, he's setting himself up for in case they fail. Or, sorry, in case they win. My bad.
Securing objective Charlie. Enemy securing Alpha.
So that now once they win, he can be like, oh, well, they had easy games. Come on now.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Bravo.
They're up against Iran. That, yeah. From what I've heard, fair. But like, again, everyone said that Wales was good until they played the game against the US, and now you're trying to tell me that they're shit.
Tossing a decoy.
Everyone was like, oh, Wales solos this. There's no way they lose. And then they drew, and now you're like, oh, well, Wales sucks.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Move enemy securing Charlie.
Qatar. I've heard, isn't Qatar supposed to be bad?
We've lost all objectives. Failure is
Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station.
objective Alpha secure.
Hostiles launched an SAE.
Ah, this map, man.
Charlie.
I only have 5 kills still. I don't know what my skill based is. Like, no one's running around. Everyone's just holding spots. Again, it's been like over an hour of me just getting fucked on Warzone and multiplayer now.
We're losing Charlie.
And my lobbies haven't changed. They've stayed sweaty the whole time.
We control Bravo.
Tom didn't believe me when I told him that the skill based was way worse this year.
Charlie is compromised. Take it down.
If he was here right now, he would see exactly what I'm talking about. Tom actually did play, I think, like 10 minutes of Modern Warfare 2, finally. He has given up on his Sonic grind, and he has started his COD grind, finally. He's a month late, and he did pre-order the game. So he bought the game like 2 months ago,
All objectives.
and has only just started playing it,
UAV on station.
but he's at least playing it now.
Shoot an bet me alive.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Saudis only shot the ball twice, and they both went in. Someone's got to fire that goalie, man. That is just unacceptable. Oh, that was probably just my kills for the gun. The weapon challenge. Thank God they finally got something to show on screen for weapon challenges being completed, though. Because at launch, up until the Warzone update last week, actually, it's like for the first 3 weeks of the game wouldn't tell you when you completed a camo challenge. You would just have to know. It was really bad. Like, how do we ship this kind of bad, you know?
Alpha secure.
Tossing a decoy.
Securing objective Bravo.
My best friend is a professional hockey goalie right now. So, again, since they're such similar sports, it's just like hearing that only 2 shots went on goal and both of the shots went in. That's absurd. Like, normally, if you had like 15 shots on goal and 3 went in, even then, you'd be like, what the fuck was the goalie doing? Was he asleep? Like, you know, the vast majority of shots on goal should not be going in both of those sports. A 100% score rate for shots on goal is absolutely ridiculous. Like, the goalie was not even at the game, kind of ridiculous. They just left the net open because, you know, who needs a goalie? Like, what happened?
Our UAV is ordered in the area.
That was a
There's... Damn it, man. Like, assists are still XP,
Taking Charlie.
but
We're taking Alpha.
kills are more.
We've secured 2 objectives. The enemy took Charlie.
I do love this gun, though. It's very fun to run around with. It's not, like, one of the best guns right now, which disappoints me, because, again, this was one of my favorites in the last Modern Warfare. But I have a good time running around with this thing, because it feels like an SMG more than an assault rifle.
tossing a decoy.
Especially kitted the way I have it right now. I could make it more of an SMG, but I want to keep some of those assault rifle upsides. Sorry, hiccup.
We're losing ground. The enemy
Costa Rica let 7 of 17 go in. Even that's awful, right? Like, even that. 6 of 13? What is happening? You're telling me these are the best players in the world? These are the best goalies on the fucking planet? Like,
We're taking Alpha.
who's scouting out? Who's scouting for these teams? Who is finding these talents?
Decoy out.
Because calling them talents, apparently, would be generous.
Mission compromised.
Like, what is going on? Yo, put me in, coach. I can jump in front of a ball real good. Put me in. Pay me whatever you're paying that guy. I still went negative that game. It was the Qatar keeper's first professional match? Who is finding a new goalie for the team and being like, yeah, we'll just start you on the World Cup? I think you're gonna let all of them in? Nah, I can jump in front of a ball real good. Whenever, like, in like, middle school and shit, whenever, like, for PE, we would play, soccer, I would just try to be goalie because I didn't find the game very fun, so I was like, at least just let me sit in the goal and just chill for most of the game. Like, goalie's the easy part. Just let me do that. And I would. And I was damn good at it. Take my word for it. Put a suppressor on this thing so that when it does get up to level 19, it'll, what suppressor do I want? Leveling an LMG in 6s will be fun, but I only have to level this for 2 levels to get, like, the last challenge for gold unlocked. Start working on it. I need to get 30 kills while prone. You are fucking with me. 30 kills while prone? Certain it hurts? Yeah, it hurts. But it's your job. You get paid to do it professionally. It's the World Cup. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it hurts, but you do it as a professional. And then you choke at the most important point in your life.
Team deathmatch.
Like, they're peaking professionally right now, and they're choking. This is their one big shot for their entire career, and they're just letting themselves down. To the point where you have jokers like me who are like, oh, put me in. I'll be better. Like, it's probably a joke. But if we're letting 2 out of 2 shots on goal in, maybe give me a chance. You know what? Just give me a shot. You can't do any worse. You quite literally can't get any worse. 99% is better than 100%.
Enemy down.
this thing is so slow and clunky. I have stims on. I need to get decoys on to get the levels faster. This is fucked. Oh, level 18. One more level and I can start working on gold. Where do I sit down prone for this thing, though? I have to get 28 prone kills for this thing.
Reloading.
Where am I gonna go and sit down prone on this map? This is such a map that you just, like, run around on. There's really not a great spot for me to go prone. Maybe, like, right over... It's hiding behind the truck, man. Like, he's just hanging out back there. He hasn't moved since he killed me last time. What's going on? Oh, okay. We got it. Like, we can't be letting him do this to us. Oh, beautiful spot. You're fucking kidding. They didn't kill him. He got in the back of the truck. That's unbelievable behavior. My brother in Christ, you are playing Call of Duty. Use your left thumbstick. We're not playing the fucking CS majors here. Come on, peek it again. I need these prone kills. Come on. Shit. Right as I looked at chat, that guy dropped down. Does anyone want to re-peek me? Is that a bomb drone? Uh-oh. I shot it too. Sometimes your opponent is having a good day. CSGO. He was sitting in the back of a fucking semi. Wait, I'm not laying down. What the fuck is that? Hey, that's a prone kill right there. That's a prone kill right there. Fuck. Prone kills with this thing. It's gonna be an adventure, but we're in it together. I wallbanged him for that entire kill. He even proned into it. Into the headshot. Did I not put decoys on this class? What happened? I think that challenge was just my straight up kills. Oh, I didn't put them on this class. I put them on some other class, not spawn. This will just get me the XP, right? Throw those out there. Okay, can I dive? Thank you. My controller aim without aim assist is horrendous. Like at that sort of range where I'm not getting it, oh my god. So unbelievably bad. Hey, anyone want to run down? Prone kills. Woo! I could just run at people and try to like dive and hip fire it for the kill. But I don't know how effective I'll be doing that. No fall damage for diving off that railing? Yeah, see, like, the time for me to be able to ready my gun after I dive, that's holding the trigger the entire time. That's the earliest possible frame that I can shoot on after a dolphin dive.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
I doubled the amount of your messages on Discord the other day. Yeah, to be fair, again, I've stopped using the Discord. Because when I type in Discord, like in general, like I enjoy it too much. I end up spending like an hour just sitting there typing in general. And I'm already like working on being more responsible with my time. And that doesn't help. So I've just stopped using Discord. At least in that sense. Like I still use it for like calls with people and stuff. But I don't just sit there and type in general anymore like I used to. Whoa, anyone want to run down the middle lane? Head glitches are fun. Yeah, thank you, bitch. I was hoping I could wallbang that, but that it ended up working. I can't talk. Ooh, a triple? I saw that glint and I was like, well, shit. It's over. Thankfully, the last challenge is just 50 suppressor kills. outside of these prone kills, this is actually going to be a really easy gun to get gold. Like, leveling it has been kind of painful. I've not loved this gun. I don't think it's one of the worst guns I've leveled, but it's not one of my favorites either. Like, you know, I've gotten a gold launcher. I have the Pila gold. That was infinitely worse than this. Definitely so much worse. Yeah, I'm grinding camos. Warzone was not treating me well.
Bomb drone is active.
Right now, leveling / getting my prone kills. We're one level off of 19, which is like the last camo unlock for the Seiken. So I'm just getting started on my prone kills a little early while I get the last level done. Because the last challenge is also just 50 suppressor kills, which I'll get anyway doing the other challenges. So we're just sitting here trying to bang out prone kills while getting this last level done. I don't have like double weapon XP or anything right now, so we just gotta rough it for the last little bit here. Got a couple levels on the M13 earlier too. I've got that like 13 out of 20 now. I love the M13, and once I get it gold, I'll just be able to get plat right away because I've done the other ARs already. I considered not doing the M16 because I was finishing up like the last of my gold ARs, like the 545 AK and the M16 when the M13 came out. But I already had those two guns leveled, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just do all 9 ARs instead of doing only 8. Because also what I realized is for polyatomic to unlock, you only need to get 51 guns with platinum. It doesn't require you to get each category, it just requires you to get 51 guns. So now that there's going to be 4 DLC weapons in Season 1, I could entirely skip platinum launchers if I wanted to on the way to getting Orion. So you know that I plan to. I already did the Pila gold, but I had such an unpleasant experience doing that launcher that I don't want to do the rest. I really did not like grinding out camos for the launchers from what I did. Even, I'll actually say, the camos isn't bad. Doing the camos on the launchers, not a bad experience. Leveling the launchers to like level 21 or whatever it is for some of them, so unpleasant. Just not fun at all. I don't think it's 21, but you know what I mean. Just leveling the launchers, I hated it. So, if I can skip them entirely, which I can once the last DLC weapon gets added, I will. So yeah, I need double kills, which should sort themselves out if I just play with the gun. Double kills, 6 more double kills should just kind of happen. They just kind of fall into your lap most of the time. 50 suppressor kills, 16 prone kills. Double kills will happen on their own. And then the actual, like, gold camo unlock, which might be an adventure with this gun, in all honesty. Getting kills without dying with this giant heavy... I could probably just kit it for, like, ADS speed and stuff to run around with it when I'm doing that. Because right now, that's definitely not how I have it. I have it for, like, low recoil. Let's see what I do. But, quick random addendum. Or I guess just a little random thing that I'm going to throw out there. Thank you to anyone who has, like, watched one of my MW2 or Warzone 2 videos. Sorry about the frame rate. I'll click back in so it doesn't do that. Or just, like, give an engagement on them, whether that's, like, a comment, a like, whatever. Because the new format that I've tried has been doing really well. Tried the first one, the first, like, multiplayer one. Got, like, 300 views, which for a long-form video on my channel is pretty good. So I was like, yeah, I'll do this again. Did a Warzone one for the STB. Right now, it's over 8,000 views, which puts it in the top 10 videos on my channel. I did another one for the pistol while I was out of town that I edited and uploaded right after I left. Got 500. That was a multiplayer one. It seems like people might be more likely to click on the Warzone ones. I'll be testing that out. I like doing the multiplayer ones. I won't ever, like, completely drop multiplayer setups / like, gameplay videos, but seemingly people are more interested in the Warzone stuff, at least right now. So I'm probably going to be emphasizing that, but it's going pretty well. Also, that STB Warzone video that went up a few days ago, happens to be like the most ad revenue I've ever made on a single video or stream on my channel.
We've lost the lead.
And it's only been up for like 4 days. So that might, as you can imagine, incentivize me to try to replicate the success. And I enjoy doing them as like stuff that I can work on off stream, because as much grinding and stuff as it is to like get the stuff for the setup, get a pretty camo unlocked by doing mastery and stuff like that. As much as it can be a grind to do those videos, they're pretty fun to record and edit, and just seeing people respond to them well is fun for me. So, yeah, smile. All the random bullshit that everyone always says when a video of theirs does well. Ooh, that's a lot of people. I thought someone broke through the door coming after me because I got stuck on it for a second, but I think that might have just been my movement being terrible on controller. Hello, didn't think you'd be sitting there. I love that people are still tryharding in my lobbies, even though I've gone negative every single game for the last hour and a half. Like, what is SBMM this year? Is it even working today? Did we turn it off for the day? Like, am I just stuck where I was this morning? What's happening? What's going on here?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
I just had to go and get a kill without the LMG. If I prone up here, I can probably bang out prone kills real fast. I'm even proning around the map with an LMG.
Hardpoint compromised.
Like, I'm not even playing well. I'm just trying to get my camos, man. Double kill. 2 prone kills and a double kill. Like I said, they'll just kind of fall into my lap as I go. Double kills always find a way to make themselves happen. Same with like kills from behind. If anyone gets frustrated doing that challenge, it's like, just play the game like you normally would, use that gun, and it'll just happen. That's the way I did it for like all of the ARs that had kills from behind. It's like, I just played the game normally, and after like 3 games or so, I would end up getting it anyway. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but it's certainly like one of the less frustrating ways to do it. Because you're not sitting there like, God, why won't these players just turn their back to me ever? They'll just kind of, it'll do itself. I'm on a bloodthirsty just sitting up here prone with this LMG. I am disgusting. As a human being. Not like disgusting as in good. Just like this is abhorrent behavior on Modern Warfare 2 right now. Proning up on a rooftop with an LMG, just spraying down at people who go by. I need to reload this thing, actually. Normally, I die before I have to reload this thing. You don't see me needing to reload the Seiken very often. Oh, I didn't even see him, dude. Jesus. He was just like a head among a bunch of other bodies. I saw him after he shot me. Might count for something. Ow. Thank God for Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. My friends have been making fun of me for calling it Bomb Squad. Because they're like, it's Flak Jacket, bro. I'm just trying to adapt. I'm just trying to learn the new game. I know that it's Flak Jacket. I also know that the TAC 56 is a SCAR. But I've started calling it the TAC after so much playtime. I was calling it the SCAR for a while. But now I'm calling it the TAC just because, like, there's all these weapon variants and stuff in the game, right? And it's especially noticeable with, like, the AUG variants. But, like, I don't want to say the AR AUG, the SMG AUG, the LMG AUG every time I'm talking about one, especially in, like, Warzone, when I'm looting and stuff. I don't want to be saying all that. I would rather just start calling them, like, the STB, the MX9, the HCR. Like, I'll learn the new names. Sometimes it's just more convenient to do that. There was an HCR right there. It's gonna take a while for me to be able to just whip on people and beam them on controller. Oh. I just noticed his name is Serious Gamer. Feed me these prone kills, come on. Just let me have them. Oh. Yes. More. Give me more. Oh, come on. Where did he come from? Was he just sitting down there? Ridiculous, man. Come on. I'm allowed to play gross. You're not. Alright. This is a special streamer privilege right now. Everyone knows I'm just camo grinding, so it's acceptable right now. I wonder if leveling the gun this last time and getting the weapon tuning could help with my ADS speed issue too, when I start going for the kill streaks with it. Double kill. I think I have 4 left. I think I had 4 before this game. I think I've gotten only 2 double kills, but like, even then, just while I'm banging out these suppressor kills and stuff, prone kills, all that, the double kills should just happen along the way. You'd love to see it. That guy peeked me again, maybe. Come on. No.
Covering your 6.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Damn it. I was gonna try to swoop in,
Confirming next
get my
hardpoint.
cheeky prone kills. Turn around. Yes! I don't know how many prone kills I have left. I don't think it's many. It should be like any kill now.
Updated.
Oh, there it is. That's the last one. Oh, and level 20?
Changing
Go.
mags.
Need my double kills. Need my kills with the suppressor. I should change up my attachments for doing, or not double kills. Just, oh yeah, I guess double kills and, what's it? The kill streaks. Let's just take everything off and make it, I need a suppressor. Make it lighter. Hello, Jessica. How's it going?
Hardpoint.
I need it to be lighter. I need to be able to run around better.
Friendly UAV on station.
This is gonna be the best one.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I just need some stuff that makes me aim faster. That's what I'm looking for.
Stand by.
Is there an underbarrel that increases your ADS speed? I don't know of one. I'm looking. It doesn't seem like it. I was gonna say a smaller mag would increase it, but
Move to the hardpoint.
I can only get bigger mags, I guess.
Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Damn, how hard is it to raise your ADS speed on this thing? Apparently, really, really hard. Probably better off.
Hardpoint compromised.
Imagine getting gold on a riot shield. I actually have my melee's plat. I not only have a gold riot shield, but a platinum one. So I can imagine. Oh wait, I don't even have to prone anymore. That's right. I can imagine very well. Trust me. I've done it. I've been there. This is as fast as I can get my ADS speed. This gun is so heavy. Like, I even kitted this whole thing out just to be able to aim faster, and this is still as fast as I can do it.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm just gonna have to play super slow to get, like, double kills and, 3 kills without dying. What am I stuck on? That rock. I couldn't even, like, swim up until I backed off of
Friendly
it.
UAV online.
Damn it, man. I need more than one guy at a time.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Yes! More of those. 2 at a time, please. Damn it! If I had killed the first guy, ugh. I think I need 3 more double kills.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
I think we're looking for 3 more here. I thought I was gonna fall down. I didn't think I would get stuck like that. Hell?
Friendly cluster mine planted. Enemies inside the perimeter.
This guy up there.
Snipers down.
Oh, they killed me.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
That's a double. You love to see it. 2 more.
Compromised. Secure the area. Bingo
Target
fuel.
down.
Peek me. Yes! 1 more. Uno mas.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
What's this guy doing back here? Oh, he blew himself up. Changing his loadout.
UAV ready for
Enemy
tasking.
down.
We're getting hit hard.
Second on that one.
Inside the perimeter.
Oh, that was perfect setup for a double too. Gotta be kidding me, man.
Requesting recon at this time.
Oh, not this bug where like the. Oh, okay. It's a funny bug. A dude needs to turn his headphones on or something. I don't know. Yes, all the double kills are done. I think I didn't get a weapon challenge complete. Okay, maybe I need 1 more still. Even just needing 1 more is good. Like that being all I need now, that's a good thing. That's one more. There it is. I was counting wrong at some point then. Now I only need kills with a suppressor. So I just need more kills. Oh, I could have hit a quad.
1-1 requesting
Hitting a quad with this thing would have been
UAV is on station. Recon online.
gross.
We have taken the lead.
This gun isn't very good. I mean, it hits hard, but like you kind of hope it does for being so big and chunky. So awkward to run around with.
Our UAV
No way! No. Can't disrespect someone like that. I actually really haven't been assassinating people in this game, but that's probably just because I've been camo grinding so hard. Like, I just really have not done it. I've been shooting people in the back all the time.
locating the next hard point. Get ready.
There was a quad kill. Not a quad feed, unfortunately, but quad kill. My next few lobbies are going to be disgusting. I have 41 kills.
Updated. Move to the hard point.
Imagine if I was playing like this the whole game, like the amount that I could have. How did he not kill me? Wow. I didn't even see the guy that shot me. Come on. Go faster.
Hardpoint compromised.
Gun's so slow.
Area.
I need these kills.
The mission is complete.
I think I need 7 more. So I think I literally got like the level 19 unlock at the end of the game before this. So yeah, I would need 7 more then, because it's literally just my kills from this game are how many suppressed kills I have. 7 more isn't bad. 43 and 21. My lobbies are gonna be good now. I swear, you have to play like 5 or 6 bad games to get it to drop. And then like 1 or 2 good games will raise it right back up. It feels so sensitive on the high end this year. Skill base has been brutal for me, at least. I've been having a bad time with skill base. Say, it's told me I had a token. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm a little crazy. Sworn. 42. How does that work? Oh, I got a drill charge. That's how that works. 8 more kills with the suppressor on, and then the gold challenge is on. Still puts me kind of far away from plat LMGs, but a man can dream. Map are we on? I'll play Crown Raceway for a bit. I might go back and try to play Warzone again. See if I am not so terrible. Now that at least I've like warmed up my aim and stuff for the day. Because like coming on to stream today was no warm-up. It'll say you get one, but then you don't. It's happened to me once before, but I also figured that time that like I was just seeing it and like it didn't actually happen. But you're saying it does sometimes. It is what it is. I'm not super concerned about like how fast I get my battle pass done. So I think it said there's like 70 days left in this season still, including today, if I'm right. So like, at the pace I've been going, considering I'll still be doing videos and the occasional stream for MW2, I'll be fine. Like, I will complete this battle pass. It's just a matter of when, not if. So I'm not super concerned about like how fast it happens. It's the same way I am with camos right now, where it's like, it's a matter of if, not when. Is that like 90? Did it actually? Are the seasons? I wonder if the seasons are going to be longer this year to make up for the fact that this is going to be a 2-year game. It'll make it a little easier on Infinity Ward to support it, probably. If they spread it out. Even just like an extra month per season helps them so much. And honestly, with the amount of content we got in Season 1's update, I'm fine with them taking an extra month per season. Assuming they could even do like half of what they did this update consistently, like every single time, I would be thrilled. But yes, hello, Mr. Fire. We're back. On Thanksgiving Day, I flew in last night. I got back. I edited a video. And now I'm here streaming. Damn it. Okay, I need 3 more. And then I mean, I could just keep playing this match and go straight into like trying to get 3 kills without dying. Or I could just quit out and go start Warzone up again, see if I get luckier on that front. feel like when I do sit down for like a solid camo grinding session, it's normally not that bad. But it's just, I don't actually sit down to grind out camos enough unless it's like, literally, I want to do a loadout for the RPK and I don't have it leveled or anything. Then, like, that's one of the cases where I did, like, grind out a whole gun and, get gold on it in, like, 2 hours just because I was like, I want to do a video. I need to have a pretty gun with the full kit and everything. Gotta grind this shit out.
We are taking Charlie. We have lost Alpha.
Oh, I heard him, but I thought he was on my right. That was crazy. Footsteps are loud, but the directional audio isn't great. Sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I know exactly where someone is through multiple walls. Sometimes it's only through one wall, and I think he's in somewhere he's not. Oh, what? Claymore? Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, right? You're setting up a Claymore and sitting in the corner? In my Modern Warfare 2?
Enemy is taking Bravo.
And
Objective Bravo is compromised.
GTA is a W. That's GTA 5 is like one of those must-play games. The story, at least. Like, you know, the GTA Online is fun for what it is, but it's the story definitely blows the online out of the park. GTA 5's just story mode is like on that list of games that I'm like, if someone has not played GTA 5, I'm gonna do my best to get them to go and play that story because it's just that good. Wait, is that an enemy? I thought he was friendly. The blue dot just lined up like so perfectly on him.
Objective Alpha is compromised.
That was kind of fucked up. Like if that guy had only noticed and turned around, it would have been over for me.
Securing
I had no
objective
idea.
Bravo.
Oh, the other guy. Level 172 in GTA. I think I was like 95 or something. Like I still grinded out GTA a lot back in the day. GTA Online is way better than like Red Dead Online. Just because it's got more stuff to do. It has many, many more years of support. And honestly, GTA's sandbox like lends itself to an online game to grind out better than Red Dead's does. Red Dead's sandbox is like amazing for like an immersive single player experience where you can just like hop on and chill out sort of thing. But for online, not so much. GTA is like, that sandbox for a game to hop on and play with friends is amazing. It works so much better for being an online experience. I don't know, Red Dead Online, in 1 and 2, I never really liked it in either. I looked away. I was never a Red Dead Online fan. I tried Red Dead 2 Online on stream a couple times. I think we played like 6 to 8 hours of it on stream. Back after I finished the 100% for the story mode of it. And like, I talked about all of my thoughts as I was doing that. But yeah, it just never stuck with me the way that GTA Online did. And I think most of it is just like the sandbox and the support combined. Like, I'm not gonna act like Red Dead Online wouldn't be better if it had the kind of support GTA Online, because it would be. But I don't think Red Dead Online could ever be as good as GTA Online, just because of like the base game that it's built on. Red Dead has the better single player, GTA has the better multiplayer. That will pretty much always be how I feel. Laughing so much, I was a grandma and I had a more... Gang Beasts can be so goofy. That game... I haven't played Gang Beasts in a long time, but that game can be ridiculous. Playing that with a group of like 4 friends is fucking hilarious. You just bonk me! What's wrong with you? Oh, it says 68? Okay. So I guess it's like 2.5 months per season then, instead of just like the straight up 60 days that it always was before. Like 75-ish? 75, 76 days, I guess. Oh, that's a sniper. And I'm on a 2. Don't do this to me.
Hostile VSOL in the area.
Hey, any enemies? I'm on a 2. We have this. God, I'm baiting my...
Hostiles deployed a sentry. We control Bravo.
Still alive. Oh,
Target dismissed.
I didn't get a noti you were live. A lot of creators, like my friends and just people I've seen tweeting at YouTube recently, have been saying that there's an issue with notifications right now. If you didn't get a YouTube noti and you're someone who has YouTube notis on, just in like the case of events like this where YouTube seems to have some bugs in the notifications on their side right now, the Discord is great. I send out a notification to Discord every day when I go live. As long as you leave the notifications channel unmuted, you'll get notifications when I upload a video and when I go live. I might start putting out like tweets when I go live. I've thought about it before, I've just never done it. But Discord is like overall the most consistent way. I've never had someone who uses like my Discord noties tell me that they didn't get the Discord noti. I've never seen that once in like my 3 years of streaming and using the Discord for noties. So that's the most consistent way. Twitch was also just awful for notifications. Like Twitch always was like 11% of people who have your notifications turned on got the noti for this stream, and I'm like, only 11%? YouTube, in all fairness, normally is like 80 or 90% of people who have notis turned on get the noti, which is way better, obviously, than like 11%, which I would say was pretty average on Twitch for me. Pretty abysmal amount of people who would actually get the notis who had it turned on. But some people probably won't even take my take on that, because if you haven't noticed, there's a trend of me. You know, I spent like 3 years streaming on Twitch. Clearly, I'm here now. I have not said much positive about Twitch over the last year. I have nostalgia for Twitch. I don't have much love for it. I'll admit. Like, I'm very nostalgic about my Twitch days, but I also would never want to go back, sort of thing, unless there were major changes on their side. Definitely have had a much better time as a creator on YouTube than I ever did on Twitch. Damn it. I wasn't sure if he saw me or not. Let's go for another. I have 2 kills. Give me my 3rd, please. The thing with this gun, though, is, like, I have to be ready to get the kill, and I have to actually hit my shots. Because if someone else sees me first, and then I have to aim at them, my ADS speed is too slow. Like, I've lost the fight already. I gotta be ready like that. Because if he caught me off guard, it would have just been over. Like that. Exactly, back-to-back perfect examples, just like that.
Decoy out.
I think I got three kills without dying. Not a bad start. I think I'm gonna go see if I have some luck on Warzone though, because earlier, not only was I just having super unfortunate spots I got put in, but my aim was like just super bad, like new to controller on COD aim, what you'd expect. Now I'm feeling like I got it dialed in a little more. A man can dream. It could happen. See, and now it just says I have 0 tokens, like straight up. I wonder if it's just glitching out and like straight up not giving the tokens out. If that's the bug. Oh, I got 4. 3 kills without dying. So I only need 6 more 3 kill streaks to get the sackin', whatever the fuck. I kind of like calling it the sackin'. I'm like 15 up here, so like sack. Funny to me. It kept saying I have 0, then I had 3. Okay, so it does give it, but just like randomly, I guess. God, I have this battle pass. So I have the M13, the BAS-P, and the Victus. Let me actually just, I'll go in here and flip through them. M13, I've been leveling, but not like dedicated to it. Got it 13 out of 20. The BAS-P, I have not used once. Like the little bit of XP that I have on this is from picking it up in Warzone. Like, I haven't leveled this thing at all. The Victus XMR, right there. Also, like, that tiny sliver of XP is from Warzone ground loot. Haven't leveled this thing at all either. I, like, rushed to unlock these guns on the battle pass, and then just didn't touch them. And I kind of feel like it's a weird thing. But at the same time, it's like, we're only in, like, week 4 of the game right now. And the game launched with 51 guns. Like, I still have so much to play around with that's not new, that I haven't felt much need to, like, gravitate towards the new guns. Because I still have only done, like, half of the base game guns gold and stuff at this point. I don't even know if I've done half necessarily. I would say I've done about half, though. I have 8 ARs. I have both my melees. I have a launcher. I'm counting on my fingers. I have 4 SMGs done, I think. I have one... Did I say the LMG? I did one LMG. The RPK, I have gold. I have the TAC V gold. Trying to think if I'm missing anything. Oh, I have all of the SPR weaponry gold. So that's 4 more. I think that's it, but that is 21 guns that I have gold, even though I only have like 5 plat guns. I've been bouncing around between categories a lot. I do have 21 guns gold, so that's almost half of the base game roster. Still short of half by a handful, but almost half. So it's like, yeah, I've only really used about half of the base game guns by the time they started adding new ones. I haven't felt much need to go straight to the new ones and like grinding them out, you know? Just haven't done it. Hope that Warzone goes well. I'm glad that I was able to get the voice chat turned off for the stream. Now I know the easy way to do that. Because like proximity chat can be really, really funny. But on like a streaming side of things, it can be risky for me to leave on for multiple reasons. Like, obviously, Call of Duty game, people use some not nice words. That's one thing. But also, at the beginning of the stream today, I had a guy just blasting music over his mic. And it's like, depending on how much of that goes through and how good the quality is, YouTube might pick that up and copyright claim the stream for it. Like, I might lose my ad revenue for the day because someone blasted music over their mic sort of thing. So for me, just disabling it for the whole stream, so much safer. I don't have to be worrying about like turning it off and on the whole time. It's way easier. I'm gonna go for my lucky spot. Dome is my lucky drop. Hasn't treated me well today, but I'll stay loyal to my spot. This is where I go every fucking time. This is the most consistent drop for me in Warzone 2 so far. I know there's some other drops that people have been really liking that I've seen people talking about on like Twitter and stuff. But for me, Dome is the one. This is the one spot I love to drop every single game. I've seen a lot of people who like dropping here like every game. I didn't even mean to grab the pistol on the counter there. An RPK ground loot is pretty good, especially it doesn't have like a shitty optic or anything. Like it's just a clean iron sight RPK. I can work with it. MX9 is also not bad. Like, I got some pretty solid ground loot guns here. I just heard someone loot something. I didn't hear them, like, run around or anything, but I heard someone pick an item up. That guy. God, I cooked him. Like, why is the time to kill so fast? But I don't think the MX9 is a meta SMG. Maybe someone could correct me on that if it is. But I haven't, like, heard people talking about, like, dude, the MX9 fries kids. Like, I haven't seen anything like that. Stuff like the RPK, the Fennec, the Hurricane, stuff like that is like, yeah, that gun cooks people. MX9, I've heard, is, like, it's solid. Oh, the Vaznev is also apparently a big favorite for a lot of people right now. The Vaznev is my favorite SMG in multiplayer, but for me in Warzone, the Fennec has been, like, my one and only. I love my fucking Fennec in this game, man. That is my ride or die secondary on pretty much every class. The RPK class I want to run today, though, I'm using my Akimbo P890s. Not the
One safe
best.
is open. Now
Uh,
secure the others.
what's it? I'm gonna go with this. I feel like the ground loot TAC 56, especially with the iron sights and everything, it treats me well. Consistent. The Akimbo P890's not like a meta, absolutely drop kids kind of pick. Just for fun. Like you just pew pew pew, someone dies. They're fun. They don't work every single time. You will get killed using them. But they're fun. I enjoy running around with them. I don't use them when I'm like absolutely sweating for wins or anything.
Open 2 safes. Secure the last one.
Like, they're enjoyable. I could go buy my RPK while I feel safe doing it. One of my ears is like super, my headphones are on weird and it's making my ear on instead at some point. Just in case I can't get like a loadie super easily.
Positive ID on location unmarked on your
Fucking
attack map.
bitch. Unbelievable behavior right there. I only am toxic to people when they're doing shit like that. Like, this dude could have fried me, by the way. If I had just run up the wrong way right here, like, that dude could have killed me. I could have been free for him. I genuinely, I hate that people play this game like that. It's really bad in solos. It's an issue in solos where people are super campy. You don't like Morbius? I haven't seen Morbius. That's one of the, like, the Marvel things that I'm just behind on and I straight up haven't seen. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen Morbius. I haven't seen a lot of the shows. I haven't seen, like, the second half of the Hawkeye show. I started it, but I never finished it. I haven't seen, like, Miss Marvel or She-Hulk or anything like that. Like, most of the Marvel shows that came out this year, I haven't seen at all. Oh, Moon Knight? Haven't seen Moon Knight. I haven't seen the second Venom movie. I haven't seen Morbius. I'm pretty caught up on, like, the mainline stuff, like the new movies. Like, I saw Black Panther and stuff like that already. Saw Thor. Like, I'm caught up on a lot, but I haven't seen Morbius and I haven't seen the shows from this year, pretty much. Did I just get, like, the little door shake thing? It looks like I might have. I looked back over at, like, my stream preview to check it, and I may have gotten the little... There's this weird thing going on in Warzone 2 where sometimes you don't hear someone, like, sprint through a door, like this little slam.
Location is on your attack map.
But the small screen shake effect, if you're close enough to it, and it's a pretty wide range, it will still shake your screen. It's definitely a bug, but it's a bug that has told me I'm right near a player a lot of the time when I wouldn't have known otherwise. It's a helpful bug. I feel like I have to check that spot every time now.
UAV active.
Guy right out here. We're on the roof. Oh, he's on the roof.
Mortar support incoming!
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way.
I heard him stomping. Someone right here. Wait, I can get up on the roof right here. This is the maneuver. I take the roof. Oh, I hit his armor. He's still up here, isn't he? Oh my god, I cracked him.
No effect on target.
He could be in the main building. Yeah, I think he went in. Got hit through the ceiling, which is actually why I ran out. What the fuck? Ah, he jumped. Wait, there was more than one. Those were two different guys. I was like, how did he I'm already in the gulag. Holy shit. But I've heard She-Hulk is bad. I even like people who enjoyed the earlier episodes say that it gets really bad by the end. Which sucks, because like, She-Hulk is not a bad character. Like, I like She-Hulk comic-wise, just from what I know about her. But it seems like they just pulled like a full-on character assassination with the show. From what I've been told at least. Shit, that hurt. Running into it. Oh, it emptied my mag, bro. Holy shit! Bro, there is no way in hell that I pulled that out of my ass. That was a well-fought gulag win. I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. I clutched the fuck up. My teammate better be thankful as fuck for seeing that one. They spam meetings. I haven't played Among Us since it came out. And I remember seeing like all these YouTubers like developing a whole meta and like sweating for Among Us wins. I was like, that seems so painfully unfun. I want nothing to do with what Among Us has become. In terms of just like the way that people play it. Buy my RPK back. Gotta try to find like an SMG or a shotgun or something. Close. Someone in here, bro. Fuck me. I feel much more comfortable fighting this person. Is he on the roof? Oh no, he's in. Oh fuck, what? There's more than one! There's someone under me and above me. What is happening to me in Warzone 2 today? He crouched all the way up behind me while there was a guy holding me at the top. As soon as I stepped on those stairs, I was dead. That is so fucked up. Skill issue, no cap. No, that was unbelievable. It was a better game than what I was getting earlier, overall. But I got in 2 unlucky situations where I just had like one person on either side of me, sort of thing, and I was fucked. I bought this RPK twice, never fired off a shot of it. Oh, maybe I'll just run this this TAC and Fennec loadout that's been doing me so much good up to this point. Can people spam skill issue every time you die? They could. It hasn't happened much. I have seen some people say like L in the text chat randomly in Warzone 2. And I've just always assumed that like they killed someone and then said like L in the text chat. But I haven't ever had someone kill me and be like, "Oh, you suck, you suck." Unless I've had times where I've been playing like with friends and they've been on like the proximity voice chat talking shit before we fight them. And then we fight them and get killed, and then someone will be like, "Oh, you guys are fucking ass." But it's only because like we were talking shit to start with, sort of thing. I've never just had someone straight up be like skill issue when they kill me for no reason. Really nothing on this battle pass outside of the new guns. Like all these new stickers. Oh my god, is that a weapon sticker? I need it. Chat. We all recognize what this is, right? We all recognize what this is below like the military reskin, right? That is an incredible sticker to put on a gun. I never noticed that one before, but now I need it. Never mind. That sticker alone makes the battle pass purchase worth it. I didn't purchase it. It didn't cost me money to buy it. I had like my carryover COD points from the last few games, so I bought the battle pass, but I had the currency in my account already, which I had gotten for free from like Vanguard battle passes last year. Did you not see it? It was the like Giga Chad meme face. Oh, but just reskinned to like a Call of Duty thing. That was awesome. I want that on my gun. I also have the long, like the giant, I think they're called large decals, but like the giant stickers you can get. I have the one of those that's in the battle pass that says Tactical AF. And I love putting that on like the goofiest fucking guns. Like getting this weird ass like tiny SMG and then putting Tactical AF along the side of it is hilarious to me. like taking the stock off, giving it the longest barrel possible, kind of like cursed SMG loadout, and then putting tactical AF along the side. Very funny. Like some of the stickers in the battle pass can be funny, but like for the most part, there's no skin or anything in the battle pass for operators. There's no calling card that I'm like, that is so sick that it makes the battle pass like a worthwhile purchase just by being there. Like, you know how every battle pass tends to have that one item that you see and you're like, oh my god, that is badass. This one doesn't really have that. And like the new guns are free for everyone. You get the new guns just by progressing the pass whether you have the paid one or not. So for me, it's like, yeah, I have the battle pass because it was actually free for me. But if it wasn't free, I don't think I would have bought it, is essentially what I'm trying to say at the end of all that random rambling. I just had the M13, was about to exfil, but died. Have you not gotten it yet? The question is, like, are you mainly a solo player? Because right now, with the way DMZ is, and I don't think it really needs to be fixed. I'll come back to this, but right now in DMZ, it's a lot like Tarkov, where it's like, straight up, if you're playing with a party, you have an advantage. If you're alone, you're at a disadvantage, like permanently, right? Which I think isn't a problem because like that's very much how the genre is. I say the genre, but really it's like the only comparable, or not even comparable, but like the one game that we should measure every game in the genre up to is Tarkov. And Tarkov is like, you can queue with like between 1 and 5 people. You can be a solo and run into a 5-man. And like in that case, almost every time, you're just fucked. But like that's kind of the way the game goes, you know? It's kind of the way she goes. And I think that it's good that DMZ has that, but at the same time, I feel like COD is way more casual. That's unfortunate. I didn't hear him, dude. Like, I've seen some people complaining that, like, sometimes footsteps work, sometimes they don't. I have to admit, right there, I didn't hear a single step from that guy. But I think it's cool that DMZ has that sort of, like, if you go in solo, you're playing at a risk that you don't have if you go in with like, a squad. But also, like, COD is more casual. Sometimes, it's like, it would be nice to have a solos, a duos, trios. But I feel like you lose something that makes DMZ, like, more interesting than Warzone in that sense, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't think a lot of COD fans would really agree with what I'm saying. I think this is one of those things that, like, since I've played Tarkov for, like, the last 2 years on and off, I'm a little biased towards the way they do it. But also the thing in Tarkov is, like, most players are solo players on that game. Oh, I thought he was dead, and oh, my other teammate got fried, too. Most players on Tarkov are solo. And, like, if I had to give a breakdown, I would say about 40% of Tarkov players are solo. About 40% play in, like, a duo, like, with one other friend. And about the rest of the 20% are maybe running, like, a 3 to a 5-man, right? Like, anything more than a duo is pretty rare to come across on Tarkov. You just don't see it very much. I'm still getting rolled on Warzone, man. I'll give it one more go. Maybe it's just a camo grinding kind of day. Because solos never go well for me on Warzone 2. And it's weird. Because it's not even like a, oh, I need my friends to carry me. Like, you'll see in the gameplays that I'm uploading for videos that I'm playing with, like, friends of mine. I'm always, like, putting out the best performance in that group. There's something about having a group of people that I'm playing with that seems to make me perform better. Like, I think it's just, like, I get full ego mode, and I'm like, I'm gonna show these boys how it's done. I'm gonna go full Giga Chad, and I'm gonna sprint this guy down and kill him. And I do it. Like, there's something about me playing in a party that just makes me better for no reason. It's not even like that I'm getting carried. It's just I genuinely play better knowing that there's someone with me. I think it's just a confidence boost thing more than anything, if I'm being honest. Or maybe even it's that I'm not overthinking it kind of thing. Like, the fact that I have someone else there with me makes me like, if I go down, he can clutch up for me. So I'll just fucking full send people and go for it. I was considering, like, I was thinking about this just recently. I was talking to someone about this, actually. I was like, I wonder if I should, like, try to promote my Discord server more and make, like, a sort of, like, LFG section of the Discord, a looking for group section, where, like, people can just, like, find people to play COD with. Like, I can make separate channels for, like, multiplayer, DMZ, and Warzone. And, like, you could just go in there and be like, hey, anyone trying to play Warzone? And, like, try to find people that way, sort of thing. You know? But I also think, with the way that I manage my YouTube channel, I would have to, like, find a way to get enough people who play COD into there. Because my YouTube channel is mostly just, like, a general gaming one, right? Like, I play a lot of COD. I upload a lot of COD. But generally speaking, it's like right now outside of Call of Duty, I'm playing Breath of the Wild on stream, and I'm playing Miles Morales on stream, and I'm playing an Arkham game on stream. Like, I bounce around between different games a lot on my channel. I don't, like, stick to just one. So I think I would have to find a way to promote the Discord more purely through my COD stuff for that. Because that was ultimately why I didn't end up just doing it the other night when I was talking to this person. I was like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get enough people into the Discord for it to really work out well, you know? Like, sure, I could have those there, but really I have to find a way to get enough COD people into it so that the looking for group thing actually works. And it isn't just, like, sending a message into the void and still not finding anyone, sort of thing. And why did I get a wholesome lobby? Still can't join your Discord? Really? Like, the link is working. People are joining. I don't know why yours isn't working. Meet up at airport for a Thanksgiving feast? I'm going to airport. I haven't dropped airport since, like, my first handful of games. So, we drop airport for a Thanksgiving feast, I guess. I had my cousin. I'm going over to, like, my cousin's place later today, after a stream. He was like, hey, you want to come over? And I'm like, if it's after 4 o'clock, you know me. You know my schedule. He's like, you're streaming on Thanksgiving? I'm like, you know it. I knew it would be, like, a more laid-back stream like today, though, because, again, for Americans, it's Thanksgiving. So, like, most people aren't watching YouTube right now. Ah! I thought he was gonna be a friend. I thought he was here for the feast. I drop-shotted the shit out of him. And I entirely stand by it.
You are clear to engage.
I get into Discord, but no Cole server. That's weird. Also, the MP7 felt not bad there. Like, I haven't really seen anyone talking about it, so I've kind of just assumed it's not one of the better SMGs. I don't think that was as good as, like, an MX9 or a Vaznev or anything. That was pretty solid time to kill. Also, he had a pistol, so maybe I would have been dead if he didn't have a pistol. Seemed good to me. Didn't seem all that bad. I really haven't picked it up before. So for a first impression, maybe I should pick it up more often. This was, as I said earlier when we were doing camo grinding, the first gun I got gold on MW2 on launch day. Also the first gun I did a video setup for. But, like, I've got my love for the MW2 MP7. Not the best in multiplayer. It's not the best here. But I got my love for it. Let's see where he goes. He might be outside. Let's see my shadow if he's... I just saw the door bonk. Fake screen. It's under me. See him. He re-peeked the left side. I didn't think he would. That's all my bad. That's so fucked. Man. I didn't even get my Thanksgiving feast. Didn't seem like a terrible place to drop, though. Feels like if I got used to it, I could have a lot of fun dropping there consistently. The way that I do at Dome. Like, I love dropping Dome. It's been my lucky spot up to this point, but maybe I should have more than one lucky spot in case one isn't working for me. Maybe Terminal could be my second spot.
Soldiers,
All right.
you are in my arena.
Burger and I are about to throw down in the gulag.
Kill for your freedom.
Does he have the tier 100 skin on? I don't know what's worse. Like, the possibility that he grinded that much to have tier 100 just from playtime, or the possibility that he paid for it. Alright. We lost? Damn. Wait.
Losers in death.
You took a beating.
Wait, it said squad eliminated before the gulag ended. That's not just me, is it? It actually... We all saw that? We all saw the same thing, right? It said, like, squad eliminated. I was like, ah, he lost. But then they were still shooting at each other. Yeah, it still says I have 0 tokens. It does that? So first we had, like, the insta-dead bug, right? Where you, instead of getting knocked, you would just full die. Which was mostly annoying when you played with parties. In solos, it was like, whatever, I lose a self-revive. Barely ever works anyway. But when you're playing with a party, that was a really annoying bug. But now, we have essentially the same thing in the gulag, where instead of, like, dying and relying on your teammate to clutch up, it's just like, nah, you're done. Go home. Pack it up. I love this class setup, man. I don't really know what to run for lethals on loadouts, though. It's still my thing. Is like, I've been running drill charge because they can be really, really good in BR. And you don't find many of them on ground loot either. So it's like, I just threw it on that every time I get my full loadout, it just drops me one in case I want it, sort of thing. But I don't feel like there's like a super meta lethal equipment right now. Or at least, like, people just haven't found what that is yet. I played with the throwing knife, played with the Molotov, I've played with the drill charge. And none of them are like, I always want to have this lethal on me. The stim is like, I'm hardwired for the stim at this point, after playing so much Warzone 1 and, like, just the MP of all the COD games over the last few years. Like, I'm hardwired, like monkey brain, I need to have my stim on me at all times. But my lethal in Warzone 2, like, I don't know. Near the end of Warzone 1, or actually for a lot of Warzone 1, I was always running my throwing knife. I loved my throwing knives in Warzone 1. But not loving them as much here. Brazil 1? I mean, look at... Is there another game going yet? Or are they... I feel like the World Cup games are, like, spread out so that there's only one at a time. Oh, Brazil and Serbia are playing. I thought you said they won, not like they scored a point. Brazil has a point over Serbia. Got it. I figured when you said that the game had ended, you just typed 1 as like a...
Time to practice. We will be deploying soon.
Thermite? I haven't even tried the thermite yet.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
In MP, I like my drill charge, for sure. Like, the first week of MP being out, especially, I was like, dude, how have we never had something like the drill charge? This is amazing. They don't have the edit loadout in Warzone. I've never noticed that until just now. Like, you can't edit in the pregame. It just canceled it when the immunity kicked in? It's actually kind of amazing that it just gets canceled as soon as the immunity comes into play. Maybe I should go into downtown. I've dropped here a couple times, like on high rise. I've thought it's all right, but I've never liked the fighting there very much. That's been my thing with high rise drops. Is like I haven't done a great job with fighting up there. Let me go for it. They were amazing in Warzone 1. It was so nice because, like, oh, I bet it was the press 1 if racist, right? Probably. But Warzone 1, it's like you down someone, toss throwing knife, boom, dead. It was so fun. Here, I feel like I can kill them with the rest of my mag anyway because the time to kill is so fast. That like the throwing knife and just spraying them with my gun, it doesn't make a difference. I can do it either way. Landing on this roof. Hoping for no competition, but I know that's not going to be the case.
Hunt the enemy down.
Yep. No way he downs me. Oh my god, dude. Okay, the other guy killed him. Fuck me, man. No shot. Hey, other dude. God damn it. Well, that was unfortunate. There were 4 of us on that rooftop. That was a bad place to drop. Like, even I could have gone to high rise. I shouldn't have gone to that rooftop, clearly. I'm surprised that one guy did so much damage with his pistol. Like, the Lockman sub damage range must just be awful. I haven't really used it in Warzone much. Alright, I'm preparing to clutch up in the gulag. I'll go and make my recovery. Unless I get that bug where, like, I die after killing someone and I'm like, alright, my teammate got it. But then it just says squad eliminated. That's an annoying bug, for sure. Hello, Tuna. I love the announcer voice line in the gulag getting canceled like that. It's happened to me a lot. Oh. Nice laser. You tried to camp me in the fucking gulag. Unbelievable. My teammate seems to be AFK. No morals in the gulag. None. He thought I was gonna team up with him to kill the jailer? I don't think so. He just got scared late fight. No morals in the gulag. I've never killed the jailer and gotten all 4 released. I don't even feel like I want to try. I feel like I'm just gonna get betrayed every time. Welcome back, Jessica. Back in the Warzone and still unlucky. I can't seem to get a good game going today. I had a decent one going earlier, but just had back-to-back unfortunate deaths after a good start.
Objective is to eliminate all bounty
Solos are pretty annoying for me, though, because people camp super hard in them. That actually might be why I play better with parties in this game. Now that I've said that out loud, it might just be that, like, when people are playing with a party, they don't camp. No one wants to be playing with a friend and be like, oh yeah, dude, let's camp. I love camping. You don't want to get bullied by your friends for that. So you just run around and play like a normal person. In solos, there's no morals. Everyone is just sitting in a corner waiting for you in a building. I don't even want to try sniping on controller right now. I need to put a lot more time into controller in this game before I start picking up snipers again. Yeah, so this is a battle royale. It's just last person standing wins the game. Ooh, someone just opened it. This Thanksgiving, I am thankful for the door bashing bug in Warzone 2 for telling me when people are near me when I should have no idea that they're... Kind of hoping that would be... 74U is pretty good. I've been considering trying to make like a 74U loadout that's more geared towards like being an SMG than an AR and pairing it with like a sniper. But I've just been loving my other loadouts too much. How many players? It starts with 150 in Warzone 2. I'm one of the people right now who would like it to get raised to 200 because this map is huge. Like, look at that. 150 people fills it out pretty well, but 200 would make it, like, chaotic. And I like that high pacing in games like this. So I would really like them to raise it to 200, and they might. Because back when Warzone 1 came out, it was 120 at launch. And then people were like, the pacing is good, but it could be better. And they raised it to 150 a few months in and never went back. And they just carried the 150 over to this. But I would love to see it raised to 200 because this map is great. It's just really, really big. But it is genuinely, like, outside of Apex, which I think consistently has, like, the best BR maps in the genre, this is, like, one of my favorite BR maps I've ever played on. It's so good. Oh, that's a sharp turn. Would love to go to that stronghold, but apparently I don't know how to use this car. The turning on it is super wonky. Go there. I think I'm gonna run my Scar loadout. Like, I would love to get a gameplay while I'm streaming with the RPK, because it just saves me time. But playing in solos, I've had such a hard time getting solid gameplays of loadouts anyway, that I might just try to get a win using the one loadout that's my favorite. Oh. There goes the stealth. Bots anyway.
Bomb disposal. Proceed to the stronghold and defuse
Oh.
the explosives.
74. Bomb is Wait.
Primary objective complete.
Oh, my bounty got poached. I thought that was like stronghold complete. I'm like, there's someone else here. Because if I killed 2 bots and that was it, like it was like, all right, you cleared it out. That would be something to worry about. Ooh.
Enemy bomb drone is in the area.
Oh, fuck off.
1-1 requesting recon at this
Okay.
time.
Copy that. UAV online and off the AO.
That bomb drone has to be coming my way. Oh, that guy's shooting in this direction. Shooting at the bot that's out there. Oh shit, fuck, are you kidding me, dude? No, I just got my loadout. Dude zoomed in, ready for it. God damn it. Finally grabbed my favorite loadout. I'll try again. There was a chance I was able to recover that game. It gives me hope. That was just really, I was like, oh, he's not gonna come in right now. I panic whenever someone jumps out. I've been doing that today. Because I've been playing mouse and keyboard for the whole FPS genre for like 4 years. And now I'm trying to learn controller so that I get better audio quality in my videos. Because my audio settings are different when I record than when I stream. And it's been a process trying to learn this, trying to like relearn a whole genre. Essentially, after like 4 years of doing it one way. But it hasn't been as bad as it could be. But I've definitely noticeably been getting worse games on controller than on mouse and keyboard. But also, Respect is still here. I tried to ban that bot, but he got it first. At least there's a mod here. I thought there weren't any. Since I have time between games, I check the World Cup again. Brazil 2-0 against Serbia. Oh, did it just dev error me? God damn it. Why is it doing that? This is new to me as of today, where like I'm finding lobbies and dev erroring out. But also there was a patch to the game while I was out of town. Could be introduced with that. Yeah, this loadout is just here so that I can buy a Fennec out of the shop. Far Cry 3. I need to play that game. Far Cry 3 is actually one of my favorite games from like growing up. That was one of those games that I was playing as a kid that I just was like, I should not be allowed to play this game. That was like, I was like 10 years old when, yeah, I was 10 years old when that came out. I was like 10 or 11 when I was playing it. And I was just like, wow, I should not be allowed to play this game. But I loved it. I have so much nostalgia for Far Cry 3, and its story is very entertaining. And it was the first Far Cry to do the whole open world thing like that. So it was at least fresh at the time. Now, like, I hate that open world formula because it's been done to death. But like that was the game that started it, so it's acceptable there. Outside of that, it gets pretty rough, but there it's like, no, this is good. Brazil is winning, what a surprise. Who are they playing? Oh, Serbia. That's, I was like, I already forgot. Yeah, I would have expected Brazil to win, but it is what it is. Pyro made a video on it once, which I watched all of 10 minutes of. I talked about this with Tom in Discord once. I don't know why, but I really don't like Pyro's, like, game critiques. Like, his 1 to 3 hour game critiques. In general, I don't really like him very much. But his critique videos, I've never liked. I feel like he just repeats stuff so much. And I also said to Tom, like, as much as I love an in-depth critique, once you go over an hour, like, there's no need to go over an hour. Even an hour is pretty lengthy and extensive a lot of the time. If you're going to, like, 3 hours, it's like, sure, you're talking about more stuff. But I feel like a lot of the time, it's stuff that, if you haven't played the game, that you shouldn't have spoiled sort of thing. And if you have played the game, it's like, you already know. What's entertaining about hearing someone mention something you already know? I don't get it. Played it so many times but never finished it. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, was it like when you got to the second island? Because that's when pretty much everyone drops the game, and that's at about the 3/4 of the way point in the story. But also, welcome back, Forcible. We haven't been losing Warzone the entire time. I went and grinded out multiplayer camos and progression and stuff for a bit. I swear I have not been playing bad games of Warzone from beginning to end of the stream. I'm gonna try High Rise. Oh. We're in a good, like, drop line with Dome. I'm gonna still go for High Rise, though. Doing it. I'm gonna drop on that same rooftop. Nadia's hot. Enough to get partway through the character creation. Oh, one of those super, super long ones. Oh, yeah, one of those ones where they play through the entire game and just commentate it. I've seen stuff like that, and that's interesting. That's not necessarily what Pyro does for hits, but Pyro kind of does like a weird in-between that other YouTubers do as well, where like they do kind of go beginning to end and talk about like all the events of the game and everything, but it's edited down and it's a more brief version of that.
Enemy UAV active.
On Iron Lung. But like my thing with that is I played Iron Lung, and I did watch some of Pyro's video on it because not many people covered it when it first came out. He was one of the first people to talk about it, and my whole thing was like, I played this. Like, I know what he's talking about. And Iron Lung especially is like a game where if you actually play it, hearing someone else talk about it, it doesn't really do anything. Like 45 minutes. Yeah, that one, length wasn't the problem. But like just with his format, I'm like, I played the game. But, I'm trying to remember the name of the one guy. I've seen a few from this one guy where he does that, like, playing the whole game beginning to end and commentating it. Like, in post. I know... Oh, it's, I think his name is Matthew Matosis, if I'm right. I haven't watched a ton of his stuff, but I watched those few videos of his. I know I watched him do those kinds of videos with, like, the DMC games and, like, Demon Souls and Dark Souls. The Demon Souls and Dark Souls ones are very good from him. Like, those are ones that, especially if you haven't played those games and you feel like you wouldn't be able to enjoy them, watching those videos might make you want to play the FromSoft games. Because he does a great job. But those are interesting because, like, of the way that the lore and everything is in those kinds of games, too. Where, like, he does a lot of, like, not fully explaining the lore, but, like, he'll dip in his toes with it. Like, he'll give you a tiny bit of details so that your brain starts thinking about what's going on, but he doesn't give you all of it. So if you haven't already dived into the lore, you'll kind of be like, okay, well, now I need to go and find out what the lore is here, which has always been my favorite thing with FromSoft games. And not to be that guy talking about Elden Ring and how I have a bad take on Elden Ring again. Not a bad take, but just not the same as everyone else's. Elden Ring is literally the only FromSoft game that I didn't feel compelled to watch lore videos of after I played it. Like, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2 and 3, like, all of those, immediately I finished the game and opened up a lore video. Elden Ring, it took me like 4 months before I went back to learn the lore. Like, I didn't care all that much. That guy should have melted me. I don't know what he has that he missed that much.
Strongholds located. Targets are marked on your attack map.
He drop-shotted me! I tried to drop-shot back at him, but I noticed too late that he was doing it. Fuck, man. When I drop-shot, I take pride in it, even though it's a shameful activity. Let me see if that name is right before my gulag. The only games I've seen is you dying off the bat. I swear it hasn't been happening all day. I swear to you. Yeah, it is Matthew Matosis. Yeah, he has great videos on game. Well, he has a good understanding of game dev as well. I don't know if he ever worked in game dev, but he has a really good understanding of how it works. To the point where it makes you think, like, he probably has some sort of connection or history with it somewhat. No way. At least I can do that. At least I can kill both the guys in the gulag, and I can clutch it up for my teammate. Even if I keep dying off the rip, I could just fly to the fucking stronghold. Oh, someone started it. Never mind. And I guess I'll go hydroelectric. First 2 kills of the stream. It's not true. I like the new gulag though. I know a lot of people have been super critical of the 2v2 because for people who don't know the game, it used to just be a 1v1 in the gulag like that, where it gives you a random gun and it's like just you against the other person. Whoever wins goes back to the game. Whoever dies goes back to the lobby, has to find a new one. Now it just pairs you with a random second player and it's a 2v2. So whichever team wins, whichever duo wins, gets to stay in together. Not that you get partied, but you both go back, the other 2 guys get taken out of it. And a lot of people hate that it's 2v2 now, because it's like, I can kill one and then get killed, and then sit there and watch my teammate absolutely throw and lose the matchup. But I've really enjoyed just the feeling of getting like both the kills in the gulag and clutching it up for you and your other guy. Feels great. I feel like it's way more hype to win a 2v2 gulag than a 1v1. Oh, I've seen Salt Factory do a couple of those types of videos. I saw... Oh, here we go. I saw him do one for Morrowind. I know that. I could be wrong. I swear, though, I've seen him do one for Morrowind. Which a lot of Morrowind critiques are like 5 hours. But to be fair, Morrowind is a game that a single playthrough, if you're being like really thorough and checking out the world and everything, a single playthrough of Morrowind can be like 100 to 200 hours of like entirely unique questing and experiences and stuff like that. Like that game, especially for being so old, is so deep. There's so much to see and do in Morrowind. It's honestly still impressive by like modern standards. What a fucking bitch. You get the teabag, sir. You deserved it. You earned that shit. Trying to crouch up on me. Despicable behavior. Any COD player would be ashamed of himself for losing that.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Disgusting. I only get so angry because, like, I've died to people doing that so fucking much. Like, people just trying to crouch up on you, being like, sneaking up on you, trying to get a free kill. It's annoying, man. Just fight. It's Call of Duty. Like, we're not playing for money. There's really nothing you're losing if you lose. Like, just play for fun.
Solid work.
try to be the better player instead of the smarter player. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different that way. It might be the Apex, like my hundreds of hours of Apex that have done this to my Battle Royale brain. But I'm like, just fight me in a fair fight. Whoever wins, wins. That's the way it should be. Don't try to sneak up on me. Get a free kill. It's bullshit.
Target area marked. You're cleared high.
Copy that. Longbow
Oh, he's
31
below me.
on station. Strike inbound.
Hostiles dropping.
Like that!
UAV overhead.
That was no free kill sneaking around bullshit. That was me outplaying him. Way more entertaining to do that.
Gas is closing in.
Sorry. Footsteps worked. Oh my god, I stimmed preemptively. Is not Cold Dracula taken? No, I was trying to just keep it shorter. Because, like, the tagline is supposed to be, like, the shorter that people can use for your channel.
Dropping into the AO.
So I was trying to just keep it shorter. It's not that it was taken. It's just that I wanted to have, like, an abbreviated version that people could tag me with. That's all. Like, it's genuinely, there's nothing more than that. Also been considering a full rebrand to just take the Draculich out of my name entirely. Wow, no way I heard that guy. I don't know these buildings, man. Where are the stairs? Ah, no. Why are you playing like that?
Hard that time, so we will settle this.
Oh. That was a good Warzone game. Like, I got out of the gulag after dying immediately. I got 3 kills afterwards. Talked about it during Elden Ring. Yeah, but like, the same thing has held me back every time. Where I'm like, not Cole, like, taking my last name out of it. I feel like that name is too general. And it might hurt me more than help me to rebrand to it. You know what I mean? I'm going back to MP. The Warzone is doing it to me today, man. It's a little more goofy. Yeah, just as the tag, though, like, supposed to just shorten it. Want a partner in MP? Forcible, okay, so Forcible, do me a favor here. You hit this little button, you go to stats, right? And no shame here because mine is going to be less than 1. What's your KD? This determines it. I will let you know. This question is entirely going to change my yes or no. Because, like, if yours is around mine or lower, then it will only help the skill-based, like, balance out and it won't be as aggressive. But if yours is higher than mine, it'll only make my lobbies more difficult to play in. It genuinely depends. I wish more games kept up what your KD is. Pretty much every FPS game I've played. Oh, Fortnite, I actually don't know if they track it. Like, I know Apex tracks it. Apex, I was disgusting at Apex. I've talked about it so much. Maybe I should get back into Apex and stream it here and there, because I do have a lot of love for it. I just haven't played in a while because I got burned out. I was disgusting at Apex. I had like almost a 4 KD. I played Diamond and Ranked consistently, like every split. Like, I wasn't like one of the best, but I was like a top 5-6% player on Apex. Mostly just because I had the movement down, dude. Like, you would see me playing Apex, I would be flying around. Oh wait, if I'm gonna do the M16 plat, it's totally your KD. He's better. Yeah, if I'm gonna do the M16 plat. I'm going on shoot house, mid lane. You guys know what's about to happen. Or maybe I should level the M13 all the way. I could finish up gold on the Seiken. Got a lot I could do. Point blanks and kills from behind aren't bad. Oh, kills from behind as the 4th challenge sucks. Ooh. Because of friends. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on those lobbies. I have one friend who's like a 1.5 sort of thing, and like his lobbies, dude. Because there's a difference in COD players, right? There's people who like enjoy trying. There's people who don't. I'm someone who doesn't. At least in multiplayer. In Warzone, it's different. Like Warzone, you do play to win each match, right? But in multiplayer, it's like I'm just trying to get progress. Like I'm camo grinding, I'm leveling a gun, whatever I'm doing. I'm not here to be like winning every match. I'm just chilling out, turning my brain off, and shooty gun. I go for camos. Yeah, you're just naturally too good at the game then. Which is the way my other friend is too. He's not sweaty at all. Like he even has his plat launchers done, and he still has like a 1.5 KD. He's just one of those people who's like, he has the mechanics down to just be good at COD. There is such a thing as people who are just good, and he's one of them. I can be good, but I have to be trying, and I don't really enjoy trying in COD. In Apex, I enjoy trying, and I'm, as Sepper would say, God sweat on Apex. Hey, can you get off of here, man? Like, your SPR, you can camo grind that thing wherever. I have that thing gold. Take it from me. My M16 long shots only happen on this wall. Leave me alone. Let me have this. There's a guy running up behind me. Give him the kill. What is this mode now? This is just multiplayer now. I flipped over because Warzone, I started doing better. I might go back. I'm giving myself the mental break from the sweatiness of Warzone. This is just straight up like 6v6. You respawn when you die. Everyone has a custom loadout. This is where I come to grind out camos and weapon levels for my loadouts. Where everyone is at. If you pay for the game, like Warzone and DMZ this year, which is Warzone's like side mode, are free to play. But then like the multiplayer and the campaign are the paid portion. So this is just like everyone's running around shooting each other, and it's just for fun. Warzone you play to win. This you play to just have fun. Although a lot of people also play this to win for some reason, which is what I was just talking about. Someone who sucks at the game. I think my Apex credentials can at least give me a bit more credit. DMZ, Z, for all of you non-freedom speakers. No, DMC is a great game. Not tied to COD at all. The long shots on this gun are painful though, because this, like, I will agree with the majority of people, this is the worst primary weapon in the game. Absolutely. The M16 is terrible. It's a burst. It has pretty low damage. It's got a good amount of recoil on it. And when I'm trying to hit people with headshots who are sitting up on the other side of the wall, I just can't do it. Why do I play with it? Because I'm trying to get the platinum camo on all my assault rifles, and this is one of the assault rifles. Because once you have platinum on every gun in the game, you can start getting polyatomic, which is a camo that looks even better than that. And once you have polyatomic on every gun in the game, you get Orion, which, along with just having insane gamer cred for having even polyatomic right now, but especially Orion, it's the best looking camo in the game. It's like this galaxy looking camo, it moves along your gun, it's super fucking cool. And it's very viable to get every gun gold this year, because they made getting gold a lot easier. I have gold on 21 guns. I counted it out earlier, like on my fingers. Could be wrong, give or take on either side. Could be like 20, could be like 22. But going off my memory, I think I have 21 of like 54 right now. Gold. Once I get them all platinum, once you get every gun in a category gold, you can go for platinum. Like I have every assault rifle gold, so I can get I can get platinum assault rifles. My inability to speak is crippling me here. Are they XP based? The camos are challenge based. You have to have the weapon all the way leveled up to be able to get gold. So that's like, it's kind of XP based. But like right now for platinum, I have to get long shots for the assault rifles. Like I have to get 25 on each one, which is why I'm sitting on this wall and waiting. Because for assault rifles, you have to get kills at like 40 meters or longer. Like these guys right here, those two who were just there, wouldn't be long shots. They would just be kills and wouldn't count. But if they're like near the back or on the other wall, on the other side, they'll be long shots. This is like the fastest way. It's not the most exciting way to get them, but it's definitely like this spot on this map is the fastest way to get the long shots done. Stand up, stand up. This guy won't be alone.
Reloading.
The M16 is bad. Never. Oh yeah, gold weapons on Overwatch or something. I don't have any gold weapons on Overwatch either. Probably because I've always been a low rank on Overwatch ranked. I mean, I'm flat support, but like every season I play enough ranked on Overwatch to like get ranked, see where I'm at, and then I stop playing it. Like I've never grinded out ranked to climb. Because I play Overwatch pretty casually, even though I enjoy the competitive aspect. I'm not like the most try-hard Overwatch player you'll come across. Oh wow, he juked me. I had no idea he was behind me. Using the pistol when I'm not on the wall, because I don't have it leveled up and I would like to have gold pistols as well. Hello, Wilson. Oh my god. I hate this thing. Did I even stick it? I don't think I did. Spawned me on the other side now. That's fine. Come on, boys. Run down the middle. All the way from the back now. Oh, there's one right next to me. Give him the kill. Drop my skill base. Make it easier. This is how we do it. Welcome to Call of Duty in 2022. Ah!
I'm hit.
I hate that thing. I hate that little guy. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah. The way that it scales, depending on your rank, it is kind of nice. Because, like, if you're in bronze, it'll take you so many games to get a gold weapon on Overwatch. But you see these guys who are, like, grandmasters, and along with just the amount of time they put in to get to the highest rank in the game, like, they have gold guns on every character. Even, like, in Overwatch 2 now, like, they have guns, or, sorry, gold guns on all the new characters. Overwatch gold is very different. Like, insanely different from how Call of Duty is always. I like Call of Duty's system a lot, where it's like, if you use the gun enough, you unlock the ability to get gold. If you stick with the gun after maxing it out level-wise, then you can do the challenges, get a flashy camo on it, like this one. If you get gold on all the assault rifles, you can get platinum on it, which is extra flashy. Bronze, silver, gold. I ended up on Overwatch 2. I don't remember. Was the lower number... Yeah, it was lower number... Was bronze 1 the lowest bronze rank? Or was it the highest? I can't remember already. I've forgotten. Because I ended up placing, like, literal lowest rank possible on tank. I think it's lower number, better rank on Overwatch 2, right? Sepri, are you here? Sepper knows. Sepper knows. He plays comp Overwatch.
I'm with you.
Up close. It's not hard to get a kill with the M16. This doesn't count towards platinum. So, maybe give me more kills from far away. Love that game. You appreciate it. There we go. That's a long shot. Oh, he's back. I don't know what gun he has. He's not... He's feeding me. He didn't even shoot back at me. I ended up placing lowest rank possible on tank. I got mid-silver on DPS. And the highest possible gold rank. Like, if I was one rank higher, I would be in plat. I didn't play as well on my support placements this season, so it dropped a bit. But still, like, high gold support, it's whatever. That's about, like, high gold, low plat has always been where I've been at for support. So I'll take it. I also was playing new mains. I wasn't playing Ana for my support matches this year. Or this season. I've always been an Ana main. So considering I picked up new characters... One is highest. Okay, so I was bronze 5, like silver 3 or 2 or something like that, I think. And then gold 1. That would be what I placed for all of them. I remember seeing Dr. Disrespect did his DPS placements and he got like bronze 3. And it made me feel great. Because Dr. Disrespect, very skilled FPS gamer, very popular streamer in the genre. So seeing that I had a better skill placement than him on Overwatch, I was like, I feel validated. I feel like I am good at video games. But I think it's just because Overwatch is so knowledge-based. And he's new to the game with Overwatch 2. He never played the original. So like, you kind of expect to place in bronze the first time you ever play ranked on Overwatch. Because along with just mechanics, like, you just have to know matchups and how characters, like, play against each other. You just have to. Thank God they have a 24/7 playlist for this map, by the way. Let's do the AUG a little. STB. That was before it was separated by class. Yeah, thank God they have that, man.
Kill confirmed.
Because, like, when GOATs became a thing... Did you play when GOATs was a thing, Jessica?
Changing max.
The, like... 3 tanks plus Brig plus like 1 other healer meta, or even a lot of the time like just a DPS. Like sometimes Brig would be the only healer because she was that good when she came out. Heals.
We have secured the lead.
It was a bad time to be playing ranked on Overwatch. I did not like that meta at all. I also hated shield meta, like the double shield tank meta when you get like Sigma Rhine every fucking game. That was also insufferable. But that was after, like, people don't understand how bad GOATs was, like the Brig comp, when she came out. It was literally so bad that they restricted your ability to have that many tanks on a team. That was the only way they could balance it out of the game, was they ended up, like, choosing the roles on each team for you, just to balance out that one issue. It was the character comp that broke the game so hard they had to completely restrict the way matchmaking worked to get rid of it. It was so fucked. And we might be seeing a repeat in Overwatch 2 right now of that kind of meta that's just so strong they're not going to be able to like nerf a character to fix it. Because right now, the comp you're seeing all the time is like Monkey, Kiriko, Lucio, I think it is. Kiriko, Lucio... Who are the DPS? I can't even remember. Reaper? Oh, and Sojourn. Of course, Sojourn is... You're just seeing those 5 characters so consistently on Overwatch 2 ranked now. And I was maining Kiriko for my support placements too. Maybe I was a part of it.
Changing max.
Can anyone run down the middle lane and feed me long shots here? Like, I'm just trying to get my platinum assault rifles. Looks like the spawn's flipped.
Switching max. I'm getting stitched up.
Scientist guy without
Enemy contact. Enemy fighter here.
Scientist guy without shoes. Uh-oh. Oh, Sigma, the tank that shot the rocks. You mean Sigma, right? Yes, the Mercy res during the ult. I was just talking to a friend about that. He was like, do you remember the old Mercy ult? That was fucked up. Because Mercy was just like... It's funny now, because you'll see in ranked, people will like report you for trolling a lot of the time if you play Mercy in ranked nowadays. Back then, if you weren't playing Mercy, you were throwing. Like, if you didn't have a Mercy on your team, you were playing wrong. And it was mostly because of that ult. Like, if a team fight went south, she could pop that and revive everyone. It was so fucked. Like, as soon as you have 2 people die, Mercy would ult and just keep everyone in the fight. Could have been a long shot. Come on, feed me. I launched. Husband was a Mercy main. I won't say what Mercy mains have always been called and are still called to this day, but just know that it popped into my head immediately. The term immediately came into my head. It's the way it is when you played Overwatch on and off since launch. You can't shake stuff like that. Some things are so universal over the last 6 years of Overwatch that even if you don't like them, you still think of it every time. Although me and my friend when we were playing ranked together, he's also always been a support main. It's just his favorite role. He's always been the best at it. He and I were running Mercy and Kiriko in like all of our ranked placements, and we were pumping heals out. Like, our burst heal and just our team's sustainability in team fights was so good with like the 2 of us consistently playing that combo. We were surprised when like Lucio Kiriko, well, Lucio Kiriko still makes sense because Lucio gets the AoE heal, Kiriko gets the good burst heal on a single person. Like, it makes sense. But we were kind of surprised to see that Mercy and Kiriko wasn't the meta, just because of how good our sustainability was. But the thing is, like, he's very good at Overwatch, like, better than I am. He's very good. He's also been playing for like 6 years on and off, more on than off. He's played pretty consistently. And like, when he plays Mercy, he's that goated Mercy who's like healing everyone at once somehow. I actually can't remember what that Mercy nickname was. I'm surprised you can't. Winston's been very fun since Overwatch 2 came out. I never played him much before, but he's been my tank main on Overwatch 2. I think I'm gonna play one, or assuming it's one that I don't die off rip, I think I'm gonna go play one more Warzone and then end early so that I can go and get ready to drive over to a family's place for my cousin's place for Thanksgiving. Here, now that I'm in the menu and waiting for matchmaking, right? You level up the gun, and it's very small, but on like the left, under the camo name, you can see like it says, get the TAC 56 to level 19 to be able to do this camo. TAC 56 here, the max level is 20. So like, you have to level the gun all the way to get all the camo challenges. Once you get all 4 of these, it unlocks the ability to get gold, and then you have to do one more challenge, which is always get 3 kills without dying 10 times. Then you get gold. Once you have gold on all the assault rifles, like I do, you can do platinum, which has its own challenge of long shots. I was just grinding. And then, once you have platinum on all the guns in the game, all 51 guns, you can unlock the polyatomic challenge. That's what polyatomic looks like. It's super nice. Once you have all of those, you can do Orion. Also, just looks super nice. Orion looks way better in-game than in the menus, though. Like, I remember seeing it in the menu on day 1 and being like, ooh, I like polyatomic more. I like the purple one more. But once I saw people using it in-game, which has been more recent, like that you've seen some of the streamers and stuff start to unlock them because they put that much time in, it's like, okay, Orion looks awesome. I do want it, after all. I thought I was going to do it just to say that I did it, and I was going to run it anyway, because, like, it's gamer cred if you have the mastery camo. Like, damn, that dude is a grinder. Yes, I am. I grind COD so hard.
Holding for deployment.
Hello, Sticky. I figured you'd make an appearance today. Also, hello, Mickle. But honestly, this camo grind is great. Because the last few years of Call of Duty, like, the gold challenges, there have been 10 to get gold instead of 4 per gun, like this year has. And the challenges were harder. Like, this year, you get stuff like get 25 long shots. Previous years, it's been like get 100 long shots. Like, they've just significantly lowered the amount of time it takes to get your challenges done for camos. And it's made it way more enjoyable. Like, I have 21 guns done, and the game hasn't even been out for a month. I do have a lot of playtime. I should have more than that. Like, if I was camo grinding the entire time, I would have more gold guns done. But considering that I've been jumping between grinding and doing videos with that playtime, I'm making good progress. It might be a high-rise drop. I think we're dropping high-rise this game.
You got 5 seconds. Good luck out
Yes,
there.
hello, Sticky. Assuming this game goes well, just to state myself again. Assuming it goes well, this will be the last one for the day, so that I can go. For people who are OG as shit, going to friend of the show, former friend of the show, just because he hasn't been on in so long, Griff, my cousin Griff, who's also just one of my closest friends. Going to his house for Thanksgiving with his family after stream, so I'm just gonna go like 30 minutes early to get ready so that I'm not late. Starting to think camo progression is too fast. Have you been playing multiplayer, Sticky? Did you end up buying it? Because if you did, told you so. Like, it does, I remember day one, I was like, maybe this is too fast, but considering how many guns there are, it actually feels really good. Because also, like, the last few years of Call of Duty have not been launching with 51 weapons. They've been launching with, like, 20 to 30, somewhere in there. So, like, the camo grind ultimately kind of evens out in the long run with, like, the mastery camo overall. Per gun, it's way faster, but, like, we have way more guns. We have way more guns now. Revive pistol can be used as a self-revive. Also, I'm surprised I haven't run into anyone at high rise yet. This drop tends to be a little hot. Like, a lot of people tend to come here, so... Yeah, I agree with Mikkel. Like, I'm having way more fun doing gold because I'm just bouncing between guns way faster. It's the first kill of the game, and he had a 3-plate. Thank you, sir, for your generous donation to the cause. I did not want the 545. He had a Muni. Would be helpful at some point. Give me my RPK back. They need to do a patch like they did to old Warzone after launch, where they make the looting smoother so that the volumes don't overlap as much as they do right now. Also, for people just getting in, it's in the title, but just to have, you know, full excuses out of the way, this is like day 2 of me playing on controller on this game. I'm trying to relearn controller after years of mouse and keyboard for the sake of better audio quality on stream and in videos more so. So, go easy on my aim and my looting. Both are a little slow right now. A little inaccurate right now because I'm getting used to a whole new control scheme. Thank you for not accepting my excuses. At least you listened. Because aim assist, it is really good this year. I still think mouse and keyboard is like mostly competitive. There are situations where controller will just win, which is always the case with aim assist. Like, there's always that case where, like, almost all the time both can win. Like, it could go either way. But in this game right now, especially in Warzone, it's like, if you're in a building, controller player has a Fennec, and you're on mouse and keyboard, guess what? You're dead. There was no shot for you, bud. It's over. That is definitely a thing in Warzone 2 right now. Where, like, if you're in a building against a player who has a good SMG, you're just gonna lose if you're on mouse and keyboard. Ooh, that stronghold's not far.
Moving here.
This truck is gonna be right here in the lobby. Thankfully, I've dropped here enough to... Wait, am I going up? I want it to go down. Beg to differ. As someone who's put in like 100 hours on mouse and keyboard on this game and just switched to controller, it's already like I'm getting 3 kills close quarters with the SMGs. Like I'm not getting 3 kills with any other weapon class, but close up with SMGs, I really have not lost. I'm built different. I said that earlier too when I talked about this. I said pretty much the same thing earlier. Like, an insane mouse and keyboard player who hits every single bullet could still win. But what I said is like a much less skilled controller player could win that fight easily. Like, a controller player who's nowhere near as good as the mouse and keyboard guy can essentially equal out, even though they're just nowhere near as good. It's been insane in all the games. It's the best SMG here. That was disrespectful, but it was a bot, so it's okay. That's a lot of cash. But yeah, the Fennec is stupid strong here. The loadout that I'm about to grab, once I clear the stronghold out, is actually going to have a Fennec as a secondary. So you'll see, like, this is a ground loot secondary. Right? Like, this is the kind of basic-ass ground loot Fennec. That's not even the kitted out one. Stow that. There's no players near this. This is the absolutely stupid broken Fennec. I found a really, really crazy loadout on this thing that I've consistently been using. They're coming up.
Recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Hasn't come in yet. He drop-shotted me! Fuck these guys with their drop shots. You have gold Fennec? No, actually. I have not finished up gold. I'm like halfway through the gold challenge. But I got all my ARs gold, so I've been focusing on getting plat ARs instead. That's fucked up, man. That was a bitch move of his right there. I gotta say. That was disrespectful to me. But to be fair, I also was on controller with a Fennec in a building. So he did what he had to do. But I'm still calling it a bitch move. We need aim assist. That's the thing, though. Is like, you do need it. That doesn't mean that it's not broken in some situations. Yes, it is the Vector. It was called the Fennec in the last Modern Warfare. So I'm just used to calling it that. There are some guns that I'm still like, the MP7, I'm not calling the Bell. I got rolled. But the Fennec, to me, was like already the Fennec years ago. It is a Vector. But I'm not bothered by calling it the Fennec right now. Alright. Uno mas, because that wasn't a good game. We run it one more time. I don't have to be there for another, like, hour. So. Uno mas. What'd you say about always winning close quarter? Drop shot. So, the thing with drop shot, that close up, it depends on how far back you are. But with how close he was to me, what happened was he drop shotted, and his hitbox got far enough from my reticle that the aim assist was no longer doing anything. Like, it didn't track with him because he dropped too fast, if that makes sense. That's like the one counter you can do, is if you're that close to a controller player with an SMG, you can just drop shot them, and almost always it'll save your ass. Because also you saw, like, by the time I realized he was drop shotting, it was too late. Like, even if I had swept down at that point, he had already won. Assuming he didn't, like, run out of ammo in his mag or anything like that. Like, it was already over for me. A controller player with insane reaction time could probably still win. I am not that player. That they do exist. I am not one of them. I would love to get a great Warzone game on stream, but today, it's because of how people play solos also. I was talking about this earlier. People sneak around. That guy, in all fairness to him, he challenged me. He heard my dead silence go off. He egoed it so hard, and he won. So honestly, props to him outside of the drop shot. That was disrespectful. But he did run in at me. So props to him on that, because I didn't expect him to do that. I thought he knew I was in there. He knew I had my loadout. So he was totally, like, I thought he would stay outside of the building and shit himself when he heard the dead silence. But he heard the dead silence, knew I was going to run out, and he caught me in that room. He challenged it. So good on him for that. But normally in solos, people are very campy. They try to sneak up on you. It's nothing like playing even duos. You don't get that experience. Like in duos, people will run around and challenge you. Hey, oh my, shotgun. It's bad damage range. Never used the Lockman at that range. I was testing it because earlier I thought like the damage range was terrible. So I was just verifying, and yeah. That's bad. Lockman up close, super good, like one of the best SMGs in Warzone 2. But at that sort of range, pea shooter, not doing any damage. Alright. We're going right over high rise early in the circle. It's probably not the best idea to drop there. I think we go dome. I think we run a little dome this game.
5 seconds to the release point.
It's my lucky spot. I love dropping dome. I'm doing it. I love that they all have new names, like all these maps. It's like, oh yeah, high rise is just in Al Mazrah City. Dome is Zaya Observatory. What's terminal called? Al Malik Airport. And yet here I am. Or Al Malik? I don't know. I don't speak any sort of Middle Eastern language at all. So I have no idea how to pronounce these things. But to me, it's still high rise, dome, terminal. You can change the gun names, and I might cooperate, and I might start calling things the Fennec or the TAC 56 or whatever you might try to call them. But I swear to God, if you try to take my terminal away from me, I will not yield. That is terminal.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Definitely gonna be someone running in on me pretty quick. I'll play dirty with the little pancake. High rise is in this? Tom, play the fucking game, man. I saw, chat. Tom opened the game for the first time yesterday. Already sinful enough. He played 3 minutes. I was like, oh, did he actually play? No, of course he didn't. You gotta get on your COD grind, Tom. This is the most fun I've had in a COD that doesn't have zombies since, like, Advanced Warfare's launch. Because that did get zombies, but at launch, I was only playing multi on it. Like, the last time I grinded a COD that didn't have zombies this hard was, like, Advanced Warfare. This game is fun. And the content's doing well. That helps. Ah, ah, ah! Dumb bitch. You can shoot through that. Now he knows. When I changed it, it said I didn't have a token. Wait, what? Are you telling me that the game is broken and not letting you play? This sounds like a right support moment. This is a Activision support needed moment, sounds like, to me. Could be wrong. With a Fennec. That's my gun. The Fennec is, like, my favorite melt machine. Love this thing, man. That's my second favorite melt machine. Even though I was on PC. Wait, what? Because he didn't have a token to change his name or something? Really? I have no memory of that. I remember him complaining that the game was too sweaty. Valid. It's also why I didn't play Modern Warfare 19 very much. is like people on that game just tried so hard. It wasn't worth it. The game was like, okay. I enjoyed the game enough, but I didn't love it. And people just tried so hard, they made it not fun to play. Someone just bashed a door under me, probably. You doing up in the beats?
Positive ID on multiple strongholds.
No
Locations are
stronghold
marked
here.
on your
Oh,
attack map.
super close. I gotta go get that. Did anyone else just hear a singular footstep?
Mortar support incoming.
Copy that.
Someone started the
Mortar
stronghold
strike
over here too. I'm good. Oh. How is the Black Friday sale? I doubt I'll be buying anything this year. But anything good that I don't have is the question. Because, like, Black Friday sale was good last year. Or the summer sale earlier this year was the big one for me. It's like the sale was good. But, like, nothing that I didn't have was great.
Bomb disposal. A charge is in the stronghold. Move to disarmament.
It is the same thing. The autumn sale is the same thing. They just call it that because, like, not every country in the world has Black Friday. That's a player, I think. I mean, there is a player in the area. Like, we know that because someone started this before me. Someone triggered the bot AI before me. Bot AI? He's upstairs. He was shooting at that bot. The player is upstairs. He's right above me. Or not. That bot was just shooting the wall. Trying to game sense here, and these bots are throwing me off. Not camping it. Says you've wishlisted Disco Elysium? Yeah, that is on my list. That's a nade. Wait, if he's not showing a player nearby, did the bots throw nades? I don't know that the bots throw nades. Oh, there's a player way up there. He doesn't have a loadout. He might have a primary. He doesn't have his perks and everything like I do. God damn these bots, man. Waiting for the free next-gen upgrade. Apparently they're gonna add some stuff related to the show. Which sounds weird because I'm like almost 100% that when they say that, it's just gonna be like a costume or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they're adding extra quests. It's CD Projekt we're talking about. Hit marker? Is he? That scares me that I didn't get a hit marker. Found him. What is with everyone in solos drop-shotting? Someone make it make sense. Every fucking player I've run into today has drop-shotted me.
Deployment.
Head soldiers.
What the fuck?
Life for a life. Kill those
What?
who come from you, and I will return you to your kill your way back to life.
Fuck!
Took that one.
This game, I don't even know why I play this game. That was just really unfortunate. Season 1 costume, Season 2 costume, costumes for other characters, and there is a new quest. I mean, a new quest is not bad. Oh, the Vaznev, they did add levels to some of the guns in this update that, like, are granting an extra attachment. Drop-shotting, like, bad manners. Yeah, so you saw it. Like, you go prone mid-gunfight, and it just makes you so hard to hit. Especially because it's, like, it's a very unpredictable movement. You don't know that someone drop-shotted you until they did it. Like, you can't... You can anticipate it ahead of time, but if they don't do it, you're going to shoot them in the leg, which does less damage. It's terrible. It's considered like a bitch move. It is considered disrespectful is kind of the best way to put it. Who did I vote for in the Game Awards? For best game, I voted Elden Ring. I haven't played God of War, but it looks like I wouldn't like it as much as I enjoyed Elden Ring. And on top of that, nothing else. I see your ass drop shotting. Like I said earlier, when I do it, it's respectable. Like when I did it on the day 1 Warzone 2 stream, it was like I had a pistol in the gunfight that I did it when the other guy had an SMG. When I do it, it's my only hope. Everyone else in solos right now is just drop shotting when they see you. Like, it's ridiculous. Respectfully drop shots. I do. And when I don't do it respectfully, I own it. But anyway. I won't hear it. It's like a curtsy. You know, it's just a crouch. It's not a full drop shot, I swear. But probably not like God of War 2018 nor Ragnarok. I've seen clips of the Ragnarok, like, just the way the characters backseat the player in that and tell them exactly what to do the entire time. It would drive me crazy. I'm gonna play it when it comes to PC, so we'll see how much it does drive me crazy. But like, wow. It seems really rough. It seems like unbelievably bad. Like worse than a COD game almost. I don't know, man. It seemed woof. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. Going out to see family tonight, that sort of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub if you're new around here. Or leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Helps out a lot with algorithm and stuff like that. You know, etc., etc. Search, recommended, all sorts of things. Also, I already said the like thing, didn't I? If you're looking to engage with the community outside of YouTube, feel free to go ahead and check out the links in the description. Things like the Discord, the Twitter, stuff like that. Feel free to check that stuff out if you want to. I did remove the Twitch link. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.